Okay.
That's how it goes, baby. Oh, you pressed play already. Fucking hell.
Hold on. We're gonna do what we did before.
I'm gonna pause it. Not available. Fuck you. You're gonna watch this whether you like it or not.
This is going well. There we go. So
this is New Moon, baby.
this is 2 takes replay.
Yeah, baby.
So we're going to talk through the entirety of New Moon.
Yes.
The Twilight Saga.
I know. Why? Anyway, doesn't matter. We're just giving ourselves like sadness look. But anyway,
we have got the film paused currently on a black screen. The time code is 000000.
Yeah.
So if you have it on Blu-ray, DVD,
cassette, in your mind,
file,
whatever you want,
whatever it is,
yeah,
get it up to the first frame, pause it right there on the black screen, and when we say play, you play with us, and then you listen to us bullshit through the entire thing.
Is the volume too high or is it like low?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, you don't want it like.
We did think about that last time. We'll just
put it on there.
We'll just
even number.
We tested it last time. We didn't test it this time.
Fuck it, because we're impatient. We want to get this over and done with, man.
Okay.
You know, and carry on with the theory that we had last time, I think, or maybe create something else. I have no fucking idea.
Goes. I'm interested to see what we come up with.
Yeah. But anyway, here we go. We ready? We're doing this.
Subtitle on. Put subtitle on. Oh, it's not available. That's how shit this film is. All right. So we're drinking
something black and delicious.
Dude, you haven't got a coaster.
Who cares?
I'm gonna get you a coaster. Sorry.
Aw, I'm doing this at his house, by the way. So you know,
like
rules over rules.
I've got like an antique table that belongs to my landlord. So
I know, but it's beautiful. It's all good.
Okay. So
alcohol is flowing. We're not allowed popcorn because it's munching, and you probably find that annoying. So we're not eating.
That would probably be disgusting. Just listen to 2 people munch popcorn. Almost like going to the cinema.
Hey.
Oh, see what I did there?
And also, like, hey, baby boys, my Patreons, Bradley and Oren, how you doing, baby? And also, there's a possibility that because I've got an English accent, and I've talked about this on Twitter, some people on Twitter who are mostly American, actually, they're like, oh yeah, we love your English accent. What else can you say? And I'm like, can I get money from this? That sounds really terrible, but you know, why not? Fuck it. So if anyone out there that wants me to say stuff, obviously within reason, not like, you know, crazy shit, because that's just insane, then, you know, go on the Patreon and, you know, join up, be part of the family, my baby boys and me, and then, yeah, we'll see what we can do, you know? But anyway, back to the show of New Moon.
That looks like it's not pointing directly at you.
Is it not? Alright. How about that?
More like that?
Is that better? I don't know, fuck it. That'll do.
Am I being picked up? Okay, it's fine. Alright.
We've only got one microphone, we'll see how what we do. It's all good. Editing is key, okay?
We're making this up as we go.
Yes, it'll be fine.
Okay, so.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Kapow, pow, pow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Summon entertainment. Is it going to be beautiful piano music, do you think? Because Robert Pattinson did the music for the last one.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, and it's actually been used on Instagram a lot as like background music, which I find really funny. Especially when people take the piss out of Twilight. I find it hilarious. But I think I told you this last time, but that is a glorious picture of a moon.
That is. I like that.
Yeah. Why don't they just have that as a poster? Like, nothing else, just that. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And you got to figure it out. And then it slowly transitions. Like one of those weird pillows with Nicolas Cage's face on it. And it can, like...
you stroke it and it creates something. That's a really good idea.
See, they should have put me on the fucking team. I would have helped them out.
Yeah.
God damn.
I like that.
Oh, well. I'll just get drunk on my own.
I was thinking recently, we're already not on talking about this film now, but I was thinking recently about an advertising strategy.
Mm-hmm.
For a big blockbuster film. I was thinking... Like, for example, a Marvel film.
Right.
What if they released a movie with no trailers, no posters, just going, look, we got a new Spider-Man movie, watch it.
That wouldn't go very well, because everyone's relying on that kind of, look what we got, here's a hint kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, but isn't it fact, because there'd be no expectations. They would
but
be
then
like, oh my god,
maybe
maybe Tobey Maguire's in it. Maybe Andrew Garfield is in
I
it.
know, but they'll be kind of disappointed at the same time, wouldn't they? Because there's no hint of anything. Anyway, why are we talking about Marvel, motherfucker? We're supposed to talk about Twilight. Look at her glorious hair. Look at it.
I don't care.
Right?
Look
Calm yourself.
at the glorious scenery.
But yeah, she thinks it's so grand and it's herself, and they have a little wave and stuff, and
That's good. I like that.
yeah.
That's a good little reveal.
Come on, twinkle for me. Twinkle. There we go. It's a glitter bomb. This came out of a bath, baby, with the glitter bomb.
Every so often, Twilight they do pull something out of the bag, and I like this scene.
Looks like he's got lipstick on. I like his coat though.
Do you buy that as Kristen Stewart, as 80-year-old Kristen Stewart?
No. Look at the eyes. I think I did well.
Have you seen a film called The Runaways?
I've heard of it.
About the band The Runaways.
Yeah, and she's like the main character or
she
something.
plays Joan Jett. She's
Yeah.
brilliant in that.
Yeah, she's really upped her ante of like not giving a shit, really. Not having like, oh, woe is me kind of characters, but kind of more like, you know, fuck me, I'm serious, bitch, look at me go.
Clouds of Sils Maria.
Yeah, that's
Personal Shopper. Have you seen Personal Shopper?
Yeah, that was really
That's
fucking good, man. Yeah.
That's really good.
I mean, obviously she's grieving for her brother and stuff like that. Spoiler. But that was good in itself because she wasn't going, oh, yeah, all the time like she does.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
Look, Charlie's on the scene. Shh.
Best character. Oh,
Quiet.
I got a little camera.
See? Look at her face. She's over the moon. Look at his shirts. Glorious man. Fucking mustache for days. Love it.
She coordinated me. It's a good line.
Yeah, but he doesn't know fucking shit about, like, teenage girls. What's he supposed to do? He's done his best.
His style, it's so Charlie. Like, I would call out the Charlie style.
I don't know, is that grey hair? Making up panic. Love it. Oh, can we just have a poster of him? Just a poster of him.
Just
like
posing.
posing.
Every day.
Just going like, hey,
Yeah.
you alright? It's just like, well, mate. Kind of like shrugging his shoulders a little bit.
I would love to live in Forks.
I want that fucking truck. It's glorious.
There's Mike.
Mikey Doodle. Oh, that's so funny.
Are they dating? What do we think?
What?
They're dating.
Yeah, they're
These
dating.
two.
I think they
Eric
are.
or something.
I don't know. That's the last picture she'll take of them, and that's it. The end.
I didn't know that.
If you think about it, that's actually true. My God, it is.
I don't know. I don't remember Eclipse very well.
Look, they just wandered off without her. They fucking know she's whipped. That's it, man.
She's whipped. Oh yeah.
Good music. Good music. I've got this soundtrack actually. It's actually really good.
They always have good soundtracks.
I know. Alright, his hair looks pretty good. Give him that. She's like, hell yeah. Oh yeah, she's like, oh no, I'm like a year older than you when technically you're 99 years older than me, but you know,
Yeah.
not 99, you know what I mean, but still, come on.
How long have you been 17? A while.
109. Ugh, staying a fucking baby.
See, he's still pretty white here, I think. She's not.
Yeah.
They've not done that with her in this one, but...
Well, no, obviously not. She's not a vampire yet.
No, but in the first one she's very white, isn't she? Very pale. I mean, they're all
Oh
very
yeah,
pale.
I guess so. Yeah.
The first one's very cold. I feel like this one takes place in the summer or something.
Hmm. Still got long hair. Still adorable. Chunky neck.
You know?
Mr. Chunky Chunk. Filling out.
Filling out, that's a weird way to say it.
I know, right?
So how old is he? He's 16?
Old enough to talk to her, I guess. I don't know. Like, how old is she? Let's go by that.
He just turned 18.
She's 18. Yeah, he's probably 17.
He's probably just turned 17.
Yeah, something like that. Something stupid.
Yeah.
I know, but...
Back then it was such a big deal.
Look at him, getting all pain and shit. You're 109, man. You can read his thoughts. Yes, he's a bit kind of like, oh, I want to get into her pants. But, like, come on. Let him have it.
Now,
Aww.
doesn't he catch his bad dreams? No, really?
Of all the... Oh, and then she has fucking nightmares for weeks when he leaves.
Yeah.
She's screaming. She's like, ah, like that. And I'm like, bitch, Jacob's thing does not work. Giving him eyes. Come on. Fucking hell. Hides it behind a smile. Did you see that then? He said something, he's like, oh shit, I better not have said that. Fuck. Because he can't, remember, he can't hear her thoughts.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You forgot.
I don't give a shit, man. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, that stupid scene in the first one where he's, like, proving that he can read thoughts.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, everyone around
sex, money, cat. And I'm like, that is not a good example, boy. Come on.
I could have said that.
Jasper's in the background. Do you remember what his power is, Jasper's?
No.
Because they make a note of it here, but it's so subtle. Mood control thing.
What does he do? He can control people's moods.
Yeah, emotions. Make him excited, make him want to go to war, things like that. So it's relevant to the third one where suddenly he has a southern accent. Makes no fucking sense.
God damn it, Bill. And they are really invested in... What is it, Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah. At least they got to read it. I mean, watch it. I had to fucking read it. It was not fun.
Oh, he's... Look at Mike.
He doesn't give a shit.
I can't tell if I like Mike or not.
I don't. From the first moment, like,
He's
Bella's eyesight. Remember that scene where, like, it was Bella's eyesight and she was looking in the distance and he just popped up.
He just pops up and smiles, yeah.
Like, it's all blurry.
It's like Peter Parker.
Oh, it was so creepy. I was like, oh my god, scary, Mike. Jesus. And he's quoting fucking Romeo and Juliet to her. Isn't that convenient how that's, like, basically what happens to them? Romeo and Juliet.
I like that sort of stuff.
It's a little bit too obvious for me. A little bit too
films,
obvious.
I really like it when something the characters are watching correlates to the action.
I guess so. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. It shows that the filmmakers are making an effort.
Yeah, and then she's asking, like, oh, how many ways can you die? That's a lovely conversation. Great. How many ways can you die, Rob?
Happy Death Day, let's talk about it. So,
right.
Falling off a building.
Lovely.
Burning, drowning.
Poisoning.
Okay, so if you could choose out of one of them, what would it be?
What, of the ones that you just counted?
No, not just
or
those
like
ones,
in
but,
general?
all the general ones. If someone said you have to choose, you were going to die,
yeah.
you're going to be executed, you have to choose one.
Right.
What would it be?
I'll be a pussy. I'll be,
I mean, no one's counting scores here. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
If you don't burn to death, we're not going to be like, oh, she's a fucking wuss. That's what I was going to do.
Okay, I would probably want to die in my sleep. I know that sounds really bad and lame, but...
Yeah, but then,
as in, like,
yeah, but then how
overdose of something,
right.
or like
Sleep
the injection that they do in America
Yeah.
in some states, just something like that. But
Injection,
if I wanted it to be quick, then someone would just snap my neck.
Oh, no. That's not a dignified way to go, though, is it?
But I know, but it's fucking quick.
I'd rather the injection.
Or fall off a building.
No.
Like a really high building.
No.
So emo, what are we talking about? Oh my god. But like, fall off a building, like really, really high, like, I don't know, 40 floors.
You'd either die of a heart attack on the way down,
Hell yeah.
which is terrifying, or you just see the floor coming. That's horrific.
Well, if you turn your body around and look at the sky, then... See? Got an answer for everything, babe. It's all good.
No.
No, but, yeah, just kind of taking loads of pills and getting a bit high. Well, I'm assuming you go really high because then you're drinking alcohol with it and you kind of like stutter and stuff like that, and then you kind of fall asleep in a way, don't you? And then you just don't wake up. So that maybe that's a good way to die.
Maybe.
Why are we talking about
It's better
this?
than being like beheaded. Apparently you're still alive for a few seconds. That sounds horrible.
Well, it's the same with trying to strangle you. Well, not
Oh, you can't.
hang yourself. That's the one.
You can't physically do it. That's what they say.
Well, hanging, not strangling, but like hanging yourself. Sometimes it's not done right. So you're just there struggling
For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you might be paralysed a little bit, but you're still struggling to breathe.
You just strangle to death.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. And you're there like twitching away, and it's fucking horrible. Don't watch Handmaid's Tale because they do that a lot.
I was never interested in it.
I love it. Not because of that. I'm not a fucking masochist or anything like that. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's got a lot of powerful themes and it's beautiful. And, you know, from one book, which is basically the first season, they just continued it on their own. And I thought that was amazing.
Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. But this one was so great because they included things from the past and how it actually happened, how this kind of situation came from it, that I just think that's amazing. But anyway, sorry, New Moon.
It's alright, this one was jam-packed with scenes where nothing happens. We can talk about other things.
Oh, she's like, I could protect you if you could change me. What?
How does she do that?
How does he... See, this is the kind of, like, he just said, oh, you're the only reason that I stay alive. And it's just like, okay, this kind of romance is beautiful in, like, maybe a comic or maybe a film like this, but in real life, this doesn't fucking happen, okay? From the ages of about 14 to about maximum 18, 19, this happens,
yes.
Yeah? And then you grow the fuck up,
and
you realise after that age, you're like, you know what, I can actually stand on my own 2 feet. I don't actually fucking need you. You're an addition to my life. You are not everything.
Right. This is a bit of a...
Just because I'm looking at you doesn't mean I'm talking
about
you.
No,
I'm just saying, like,
this has turned into a bit of a knock on love. People watching this that might be in love.
No. Like, just think about it as the aspect of, like, it's not like two holes making... No, not two halves making a whole. This is not what I believe in. Like a mirror image or something like that. It's like... As in, like, they're just an addition to your life and your addition to theirs. And it's a very happy kind of union. As in, like... You are the master of who you want to be and how you make yourself happy. You can't make this other person do it for you. You can only do it yourself. And they are just an addition to the happiness, if you want them to be. You have the choice.
Of course you have a choice.
I know, I'm just saying, like, people are like, oh, he's my other half. And I'm like, okay, that's nice. But, like, for me, I am whole as myself. I don't need another half.
Yeah, but it's not literal.
I know, I just find it interesting how they paper cut.
Oh, no, paper cut.
Doink. Like, oh shit! Pout and Jasper.
I like that. That's good acting from Pattinson.
Yeah. That was really bad acting from Jasper.
With the nose twitch.
That's all he needed to do.
Boom. Dude, these effects, man.
There's a lot of blood. That was a stupid move to kind of push her in there. But anyway, what was I saying is that, like, the aspect of soulmates, like, oh, he's my other half and stuff like that, I think of it as a mirrored image. Reflection of yourself back at you. And you don't complete each other, but you're very happy dancing away in the stars and having fun. Like best friends. That's what I think it is. No one's going to complete you. I don't want someone to complete me. I want them to be on the same path as me, holding my hand.
Okay.
I think that's better.
Fair enough.
So this kind of... oh, it's my soulmate, and yeah, he completes me. I'm sorry, I can't. It's not real. I can't make it real.
For some people,
and for me,
it is real, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I know, I'm such a hinder to romance. Oh my god, terrible.
For
but
some
like,
people in the world, they are just so in love that they would say those things.
That's true. And absolutely, like, of course, if you believe in that, go for it. And you have my blessing, and amazing that they complete you. And that's great, but I don't believe in it. And when I see it in this kind of format, it's kind of cringeworthy. I'm sorry to say.
Do you know why? It's because it's not believable. We haven't had
hiccuping already. Jesus.
the work from these performances to make it believable. I don't believe they're in love.
If it was
I know they are in love, and the writers, or the writer, Stephanie Meyer, wants us to know they're in love, but it's just not believable in these movies.
you haven't had the time. If it was a season of like, if like the first movie was a season, that would be interesting.
No, but there are films where people fall in love in the movie, and by the end you're like, oh yeah, I completely believe that.
Yeah.
But in Twilight, I just don't. It's so cold.
It's very kind of a lot in a very small space of time, and it's not expressed in a...
Except for this movie.
Alright, we'll get to that in a minute, but I'm just saying, like, a lot happens in the first one, a lot happens in the space of, say, 20 minutes.
Yeah. That third act again.
Yeah, and it's like, fucking hell.
It's a train wreck, that third act.
That's because they're trying to put action and romance at the same time. And I'm like,
They
okay, that's
weren't happy with
fine,
it just
but
being
like...
a romance. They had to have peril in this somehow.
Yeah.
It just wasn't necessary.
Death-defying acts of, like, not doing ballet in a ballet studio, basically.
Yeah.
And she's trying to be like, it's alright, it's going to happen a lot, but we can get through it. And you can tell on his face, he's already decided.
I do kind of see her point, though, at the end of the day. Her point is basically, I'm in love with you, you're in love with me.
You want me...
I need to just turn into a vampire.
Because you want me around, but, like, you want me to grow old, but then all these accidents happen, and, the whole world revolves around Bella, obviously. So,
I just think
obviously she's going to be a klutzy one that's beautiful, and then, like,
she's got a good point.
Me.
Just turn her into a vampire. Like,
yeah.
What's the problem?
What would happen if he actually did it? Like, right down the now, he's like, you know what? You're fucking right. Let's fucking do it now. Come on, love. Let's go in the woods.
Come on, love.
Let's go in the woods, love. And do it. Come back to mine. Yeah, be alright. And, like, they did it. I wonder what the rest of the series would be like. Kind of be like a fast forward, like skipping basically.
I think it'd be more interesting. I think watching Bella become a vampire and learn being shown the ropes of being a vampire.
Yeah.
So much more interesting than this fucking movie.
Do you remember when she does change though? Do you remember what happens? Because it's anticlimactic, I'll tell you that. Because they describe everyone else's to be like a real struggle, and it took them years to figure it out, and they had to have a companion, and they had to stay away from humans for like years and years and years in the forest and stuff like that. Guess what she does?
Instantly gets it.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, she's just become a mother as well.
So?
I don't know.
That shouldn't change anything, technically. Not really. No. It changes the molecules in the mind and how you react to that certain person, which is a baby.
What I mean is maybe she's just like, okay, do you know what? Like, I get it, and we need to take care of this baby now. As opposed to just being like a kid being like, I don't get it, how do I be a vampire?
No. We don't even get that. We don't get anything of that. He's like, alright, let's get you on a vegetarian diet.
Vegetable diet.
Yum, yum, yum.
You got to eat your carrots or you can't see in the dark.
Yummy! But, she so happens to have a fucking printer. Yeah, of course.
What's the problem with that? Everyone has a printer.
I don't.
No, do I.
Well, there you go. Everyone's a printer.
I used to.
Anyway, and then, like, what was I saying? Shit. Yeah, she got it, like, really quickly, to the point where, like, oh, yeah, let's go on a vegetarian diet, let's get you in the woods and attack some deer and shit. And they do. And then she's, like, sniffing, and then she smells like this hiker from, like, millions of miles away, like, climbing a wall by himself. Who the fuck does that? Just have friends with you, idiot. And then, what was it? And then she runs, and then, like, what stops her is basically the annoyance of him running after her. Literally, that's it. That's the only reason she stopped. She's like, dude, get the fuck off my trail. I'm trying to hunt this human. Why are you following me? And that's why she stops.
Okay.
That's the only reason. And then she gets it, and then she's really strong, and then she has, like, an arm wrestle with Emmett, and then she's amazing. And then she has some powers, which is, like, a protection shield and all that crap. So it's like, she sails the day.
That was because of the last movie. Wouldn't it be so much more interesting if it was now? And she had to spend the next movie, the whole of this movie, figuring out.
And that would be what conflicted with what though?
Well, did she make the right decision? So her life is ended.
Holy shit!
She has
That would be interesting if she wanted it so badly, and then she got it, and then she was conflicted.
And then she realised, because actually now she's got it. Hold
She
on
doesn't
a second.
want to fucking want it anymore.
What does she do with Charlie? You know?
What does she do with anything? What does she do
her
with
mother,
Renee?
Her mother back
Renee?
in.
Renee? Something like that. But like, yeah, what does she do? She can't go in the...
She can't
go to Phoenix.
can't go
Sunlight
in the-
twinkling,
Yeah.
look at me.
The whole movie.
I'm golden glitter, mum. Hope you're happy.
Her
It's
mum's
like,
just calling her up, being like, "Can you come to Arizona now?"
and she's like, no.
She's like, "No, I still can't."
Sorry,
Have
I'm
you
in Greenland again.
Do you have tons of sun cream that I can smother them myself? Because otherwise,
Do you
I
have
will
like
sparkle.
shitloads of makeup? Do you have a black plastic bag that I can
Wear
just
over
kind
my
of
face.
over my face and body? Cheers, mum. Thanks. It's just
That
like
would be it.
that would be way more interesting.
Her being conflicted and being like, "Actually, have I made a mistake?"
And then like her fangs and her changing, fucking hurt, man. And you saw that hurt.
Like American Werewolf in London kind of thing. Like she's screaming because of the transformation.
or
That'd be
ginger snaps.
So good.
Ginger snaps. It hurt then, didn't
Mhm.
it? Yeah, that was good. That was a good transition, I must say.
That would be.
That was like slow, and then it was really quick, and it happened in like the back of the van.
You
It
said
was dirty and dark and dreary and
You still haven't
fuck.
seen American Werewolf in London?
No, I haven't, but we'll get there. It's
I need to
alright.
show you that.
Yeah, I've got shitloads to watch.
It's a
man.
comedy horror, so you might like it.
Okay, cool. But I'm just saying, like, that would be way more interesting because, like, if you remember, she was put under morphine and then she was stuck and she couldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was like, oh, did it hurt less? And she's like, a little. And I'm like, you fucking liar. You're just stuck and you're screaming inside internally, man.
Who's this?
This is Bella on the
Oh, right.
table, transitioning into a vampire, and they put morphine on her. And I'm like, that's the worst thing you could have done, to be honest. But anyway.
Well, so once again, we just created a better movie.
I know, but look at his eyes. He fucking means it. And that's what he needed to do. He probably practiced for like a day and a half trying to get to this point because he knew that she could see right through him and he needed to get that anger behind him in his eyes. That's why they're looking at each other without blinking because she just can't believe it.
What is it?
And guess what she does? She's the complete opposite.
Yeah. To get his attention and...
Well, just to see his ghost of Christmas past, obviously, so...
Because now he has the power to do that. Okay. Why not?
And to be honest, another movie, yeah? Where he didn't fucking come back. What would happen then?
Oh, what if he just didn't come back?
If he didn't come back at all...
Okay, hold on. In this van...
This one, yeah, darling.
Is she a vampire now? Or is it like this? She's
Like
a
this.
human and he's got...
We'll do the vampire one in a second, but
Okay,
like
well, in
this.
this one, if he went away and then
Mhm.
by the end of the film he doesn't come back
Yeah,
and he actually has broken her heart completely,
yeah.
she joins the werewolves and they go hunting the vampires. Oh shit, that's good.
She doesn't change into one though, because it's only a blood-bound kind of thing.
No, she doesn't change into werewolves, but she joins the cult, the pack. And
The cult.
they're a cult.
They're not a cult.
They are. No, not in general, not the community. I just mean Jacob's friend is a cult.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, pushing
I
each
thought
other
we were
off the
referencing it to her being in a warehouse full of drugs, but alright, never mind. We're not. Okay, cool.
No, so
Alright.
it's still Twilight,
Yeah.
he's still a vampire. He went away and he never came back.
Yeah.
She joins the community of the werewolves.
To be honest, it looks
And
like
they-
it's going to be that way anyway, if you
But they
remember.
become vampire hunters.
Because they're so adamant on it.
Yeah.
Oh man, she'd be conflicted again. That's such an evil thing to do.
In the third movie, she's fucking hunting Edward down.
Because she's fucking pissed.
She's got a shotgun.
She's on a rebound.
Yeah.
Damn. And she looks like that woman from Van Helsing. Fucking leather trousers on and shit.
Yes.
With a corset. And she's like, I'm done with your shit, quiff boy. You're fucking dying now.
Yeah.
Basically, she's grown a backbone and she's not 17 anymore. She looks about 28.
And he's still the same age.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be a cool film.
That'd be cool.
Mm.
Alright, what happened if she actually did turn into a vampire? And he's like, actually...
So he changed her into vampire.
Yeah.
And then he's like...
Wait a second.
Is he saying this?
Yeah, he's like,
I'm not sure if I want you now.
Yeah. Like something's changed. I don't know how. I don't know how it's going to be projected, but just to the end
Oh my
result. And this could be
God.
like so many years later, whatever.
We could
He just
have,
suddenly started saying, you know what, I don't really want you around. You're a bit clingy or something, you know?
okay, so this is fascinating. So this would be about him
Yeah.
having an image of her because she was a human.
Yeah.
And that's what he liked.
Yeah.
That version of her. Now she's not. She's a bit more confident. She's a bit more independent. She knows what she's doing. She's completely in control now as a vampire. She's a better vampire from what I remember. She's like the ultimate vampire in the last film.
Well, she protects everyone with a shield and stuff.
And
so, yeah.
so it becomes about two people who did love each other, and now things have changed. They don't anymore, and it becomes a vampire divorce movie.
Divorce.
That's such
I
a
think
good
it's
idea.
more of a relationship growing up kind of movie.
Or
You
do
know,
you think
when
they
you-
get past it, or do you reckon they actually break up?
I don't know, it's up to you. I asked you the question.
Okay.
You're the mastermind. Good ending or not good ending? Question mark.
Good ending.
Yeah?
They remain together, but things have matured. There's conflict and there's doubts within the movie.
Yeah.
But by the end, they go, okay, we can move past this. This is the image I had of you. This is
Okay.
the image I had of you.
And then you got to change
But actually, this is where we are now.
yeah.
We want to stay together. Do we still love each other? Yes, we do.
Charlie's on the scene with a sharp. There he is. Beautiful boy. What's interesting is that they didn't even wait 24 hours. Because he's the head of police. He's like, fuck that shit. Fuck that rule. I'm going to get my daughter. Oh, look at him. Look at him running towards her. Oh, bless him. Oh.
So thank you, Sam. Unsure,
Honey.
please.
Doesn't even question the fact that he's like half naked.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck. And he's giving him eyes like, fucking hell, I wanted to fucking save her, you prick. Took it away from me. God damn it. Still pussy.
Sam's going, shit off your hair. Take your shirt off. Join
Oh,
the
wait. This is it.
Here we go.
October. Lovely windows though, I must admit. She can just watch the world go by.
She's very high up.
I know. In a little princess tower.
She's on a little-
I'm waiting for my
No, as in
prince to
the
come
chair
get
is
me.
very. It looks like it's on a table.
Maybe it has to be. She's such a little thing. Bless her. This gives the... Even when it came out, I was like... It just gives the impression that she doesn't shower, she doesn't eat, she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Okay, fair enough, but at least show her trying. You know, this is completely like getting engulfed in it, wallowing in it. And I understand that...
It is a good shot.
I understand that, you know, when you're grieving for someone that's lost, because that's basically what it is, she's grieving for someone that's dead, you gotta go through the emotions and stuff like that. I completely understand that. But there's an aspect where you want to drag yourself out of it. And it shows it in a minute when she's hanging out with Jacob, but then she is latching on to something else to give her some kind of lifeline. And he's getting the wrong kind of impression. And that's what's sad.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Do you not find it interesting, though, that he becomes so attached to her, doesn't he? And yet, in the future, he's sort of fated to be her daughter's guardian. He imprints on her daughter.
Basically, yeah.
Do you not find it quite interesting? There's almost like a hint towards that.
He loved some aspect of her, and then when the child was born, it went with her. It went towards the child instead.
I always
Isn't that
thought of it.
convenient?
I always thought of it as it was almost fated, as in like it was almost he was already he was already drawn to that child in the future, and,
Yeah.
and to get to that point, part of it was in Bella. Part of it was already Bella,
Yeah.
and that's why he's so fascinated with Bella, and so protective.
At
of
this
her.
point, obviously, no one knows that. He just fancies
No,
her because, yeah, why not?
I don't know. Does he fancy her? I know he does. He does kind of fancy her at
Yeah.
times, but it's not always that, is it?
I just find it interesting that, you know, we never see anything of Jacob's world.
He's kind of just protective over her.
I
He
guess
just
so.
wants to hang out. And I don't know. Sometimes he's attracted, sometimes he's not.
I think he's like a best buddy. And he knows where he needs to be right now because obviously she's...
But sometimes
Going for a big
it comes
breakup.
out of that, doesn't it? Sometimes it is actually. He kind of fancies her and he wants to date her. And
Yeah. See, he's bringing it up. He's bringing it up. He knows. He fucking knows. And she's only doing that. She's sacrificing herself again. You hate shopping. You hate Jessica. Why are you doing this? So basically, he can shut the fuck up. Because she loves him so much, she's willing to go shopping with Jessica to make him shut up.
And he is so good that he just gives it to her straight. You know, he's not angry with her or anything, but he just gives it to her
He's
straight.
scared shitless. He's scared. He's worried. She's not being herself. She's trying so hard to kind of... Look, she can't even smile properly. She can't even do it. And he knows. He knows. He knows. He's trying so hard. Think about it. You dumbass.
This is a weird joke.
Still digging at her. God damn.
Yeah.
What is your problem? She's a very self-absorbed character.
She's not a good friend, is she?
No. But then this is the part where it's kind of reciprocated in an aspect. Like, to show how shitty Jessica is. She's sort of becoming a bit shitty towards Jessica by just ignoring her.
Yeah.
And I feel a bit kind of justified in this moment because Jessica is a shitty friend. Because she would have known. She would have known, like, oh, Ed was gone. I bet she's feeling like shit. Let's talk about it and stuff like that. Let's have a sit down. Like, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. Let's do something else. Do whatever you want.
But she just waits for Bella to come to her.
Basically. Well, she doesn't know. She doesn't even wait. She called Jessica up out of nowhere. I thought Jessica probably thought, like, oh, that's the end of the friendship. Like, she'll be someone to hang out with, I guess, at school, but like nothing more than that. An acquaintance, maybe. You know? What is she doing? Jessica's not doing anything. Again. That's weird in itself. Like, why would random motorbike guys just be like, oh, hey, you random girls on the street that we see 20 yards away because you're walking across. Fuck it. You, come with me. Let's have a ride. And it's like, what if she was a vampire? You'll be fucked. Wouldn't you?
I don't think he's assuming that she would be a vampire.
I know, but it'd be funny if she was.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious. Look at him.
And she's like, yeah, I'll go with you. This film does kind of assume that all bikers are arseholes.
And then he doesn't give a shit. He's like, yeah, whatever. I really give a shit. I just want to get in your pants. And it's like, what? How does that work? And his friend's like, seriously, in the background. Do you see him? Like, what is going on here? This whole scene is fucking weird. This would never happen.
How does Edward have this power? I'm sorry. I let it slip a minute.
It's not a power. It's not a power. It's her imagination going a bit wild. That's all it is. Yeah, it's just her imagination.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no power. Don't worry.
I thought it was because I thought she was doing it to get his attention. It's kind of
representing her kind of like just getting a bit crazy at this point.
I thought it was very literal because she's doing this to get his attention to make him come back.
Well, this in the film, in the book, it's a bit obvious that she's like, oh, I'm aware he's a apparition in my own mind, but you know, I'd rather have that than nothing at all. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. She's so desperate to have something. Some sort
of image of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear his voice, whatever. Again, it goes with grief, doesn't it? It's a good metaphor. Because you want something from this person, anything, and that because so happens to
get it in your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
Not executed the best with the little ghost hovering around.
And then she's bitching, saying like, "Oh man, you know, I would have been in an FBI room with a little weird TV and being questioned about it. Oh god, it's so inconvenient for me." And I'm like, "Fuck you, Jessica. Fuck
Jessica's
you."
the worst.
Man, better grow a backbone
Jessica
and say
Mikey?
"fuck you." Jessica, are you fucking serious?
They are made for each other.
They are made for each other, but like at least Mikey boy is fucking obvious in his pursuit of what he wants.
He is, yeah.
You know, but still. And then she fucking uses Jacob.
Yep.
And he knows it. He's not stupid. He knows it. Because at the end...
Does he?
Yeah, he does. Because at the end, when he'd done the motorbikes, he's like, oh, I guess there's no reason for you to hang out with me anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because he knows. He's not stupid. I'll give Stephanie Meyer this, and the director, like, giving them some kind of depth, not 2D or anything like that. They are aware of her intentions of things.
I'm not sure. I think you're maybe giving them a little bit too much
Alright,
credit.
not so much. Alright, maybe 2%.
They're more 2D than 3D.
Yeah,
fair enough.
But still, just a little bit. Isn't it convenient that he's the mechanic type friend? I feel like he's been waiting in the sidelines with this skill of being a mechanic for like a movie. Oh wait, he has.
He has, yeah.
Isn't that fucking convenient?
You don't like conveniences in movies.
No, I don't. I don't like it.
They have to happen sometimes.
It annoys me. I'm sorry, but like, metaphors and things like that, obviousness, like Romeo and Juliet when we were talking about it, it's too obvious for me. It's too obvious. Give me some kind of movie that's awesome, like Tenet.
Or whatever, yeah.
Or like...
Why would they be watching Tenet?
Huh?
Why would they be watching Tenet?
I'm just saying, like, no, it's... I'm talking about, like, the aspect of metaphors and the obviousness of, like, conveniences and things like that. It's too obvious in this.
Oh, you mean
Internet, it's not.
Internet, it's not. Okay, fair enough. I thought
that's
you were
what I'm
saying they
talking
should be watching Tenet instead of Romeo and Juliet.
Holy shit, do you remember? Oh my god, they'll be like, what the fuck is happening? and
like,
Mikey Boy would be
like,
asleep. He wouldn't be struggling, he'll be asleep, that's it.
Bella will be going, can you change me, please? And Patterson's like, wait a second, I think I'm in
She's
this.
like, shh, shh, shh. Look, here I am. Look. I've actually got like an English accent and I look normal. Look. He's awesome.
The way he's just like, blimey. Whenever something happens, I love it.
So bloody English. It's like, yeah. So American friends and Barney friends and pals and buddies and whatever you want to call yourselves. If you're American and you want some kind of Englishness, watch that movie.
Pattinson is awesome.
British and he's awesome and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, there are scenes in it where someone explains what they need to do, an impossible mission they have to pull off, and he goes, blimey, in response.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And there's various theories about that, because we talked about that, didn't we? But anyway, we're not talking about that now, we're talking about this. Alright, New Moon. Just my boys.
It's my boys.
My boys! Oh, Quill, not Quinn. Whoops.
I don't think the Cullens don't come here, is in this movie.
I think it's Quill, isn't it? No,
it's not. It's
oh,
not.
Man. One of them does it. Where's the guy that rolls his eyes?
That's the guy. If you looked up a picture of him, it's not. I don't think he's in this.
God damn it.
Oh, snap.
This feels forced.
Yeah. It is.
Oh, then this is the cute transition of, like, their friendship and stuff, and she's just sitting there watching him do everything.
Do you know what?
He's like, bitch, don't touch the bike!
Amazing. The scenes where people have to pretend to be, like, buddies and laugh and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a lot harder to pull off than people give credit for.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are so many films where it just feels forced.
I know, right? It's kind of weird.
I think I told you, didn't I, my theory, that to make a relationship, not just a romantic relationship, but just a relationship between characters feel more lived in and real and believable, to make them feel like they have a history, get them arguing on screen, not laughing.
Do they argue?
No, I'm not. No.
You sure?
Well,
when they have a moment on a mountaintop where he's like, I'm going to die now, but do something quick.
If characters argue, you feel a history between them. Whereas if they're laughing, it feels more forced.
This is why I like things like Silver Linings Playbook when they're all arguing on top of each other. And it feels real.
Yeah.
Like, because people do that.
Yeah.
They don't listen to what you say, they just want to say it out loud. Whereas, like, alright, calm down. But, like, whereas, like, it feels like they're waiting for the other person to say their line, and then they say their line. They're not going any further than that.
Yeah.
And it really sucks. Oh, Charlie, you don't know what to do with your kid, do you?
He hasn't got a clue. Feel bad for him.
Oh, Dreamcatcher reference. That's quite sweet of him. See, this is what he does. He observes.
He's awesome.
He's awesome. Oh, man.
I could listen to him do a scene all day.
See, I got more from that tiny bit of dialogue than anything else.
Yeah.
He was reflecting about his life and his mistakes, and he put it in one sentence.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking amazing. And then he did a humorous spin on it to make you feel better.
Yeah.
And she just didn't fucking listen. I'm like, Bella, you don't understand. Your dad is amazing. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
And then at the end, bless him, he does get a love interest.
Does he?
Yeah, right at the end.
Of this movie or
No.
the last,
You get excited. No, like right at the end, like Breaking Dawn Part 2 or 1 or something like that. He starts having a love interest, and I'm like, yay, you've got someone else to concentrate on. Yay. It's just so sweet.
She's still using him though, isn't she? I don't know.
Yeah, it's more to the bikes than that. It's more now.
Because it's not, even though the bikes are not, well, even if they weren't in the picture, she's still listening to her dad and she's going, okay, well, I need to hang out with him.
No, what he said,
I don't know.
I think you kind of interpret it wrong maybe, but like he said, like, can't you just love what's good for you? As in, like, he understands that nothing will ever compare to Edward, and she's hurting now, but maybe, you know, you got something good going on. You got a friendship at least.
I know, but I don't get from her. I don't get that. I don't get that she enjoys hanging out with him. I feel like she does this to take her mind off Edward.
Yeah, I get that too.
But that's not enough for a friendship. You can't
It's
just
not.
hang out with someone just because it takes your mind off something else. She doesn't. I don't get the impression that she likes. That she actually loves hanging out with Jacob. I feel like it's a means to an end.
I get it right at the end when, like, in the other movies, when Edward's back in the picture, Jacob comes along and her face brightens up. And then she's like all jolty and she's running towards him or walking really quickly. And I'm like, you're animated when Jacob's around? Fucking hell, woman. Why are you with Edward?
By that point,
yeah,
they have an established relationship.
But then in the books, there's a bit of guilt as well. There's a bit of guilt because she knows she's fucking using him right now. And then, like, she kind of hints, but not really, that she does love Jacob and stuff like that. And then Edward comes back into the picture and she goes back with Edward. And then there's the moment where they're having to fight Victoria or something in the third one or something like that. And, you know, she thinks that Jacob's going to die, so he gives him a kiss and stuff like that. And he's like, I fucking knew you liked me. And I was like, alright, that's manipulation, but we'll talk about it later. And then basically it's just kind of like everyone's using each other all the time. And it's crazy. I don't like it. It's fucking sickening, to be honest.
Why did she give him a kiss?
Because she thinks he's going to die and she'll never see him again.
But still, why did you give him a kiss?
Because that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted all along. To prove a point that basically she does care enough to the point where it's romantic.
That's weird. Alright.
That's the way to do it anyway. So he was right the entire time. And he's not wasting his time on her. You know? This makes me want to have a bike, to be honest.
It does look fun. There's the coast.
Just trying to figure out where they are in America, because that's just
Cullens.
awesome. It's just open, you know? You can ride a bike and
know.
learn how to ride a bike. And
it's beautiful, isn't it? With the mountains.
like, it makes me question, like, because America's so massive, do you actually need a license?
Oh, you can get away with it in places
Like, you can
that.
get away with it, can you?
Yeah, you can absolutely get away with it.
Makes me question it.
He is such a terrible actor. I still want to watch that abduction film that I have on Blu-ray with him as the lead star.
Oh my god.
And it got
It's like a B movie, isn't it?
It got ripped to shreds. And
Is
I
it like
really
straight to
wanna watch
DVD
it.
or something?
I think it was.
Oh damn, we should watch that.
It ruined his career instantly.
Wait,
after
what?
Twilight.
When are we gonna watch something? Oh yeah, the new Cinderella or some shit, where she's a feminist or something, and
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, oh, women for themselves. Oh yeah, he takes off his fucking shirt just for something like
Yeah.
that. Jesus, do you know how many movies I've seen that happen in? One other. I know. 10 million. No, the only one I've seen is Austin Man, and that was ironically. And everyone's like, why? And then another male character's like, a napkin could have done the same job, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. I just feel like maybe they were taking the piss out of Twilight a little bit, like
Probably.
this little scene.
Yeah. I mean, this is ridiculous.
With that amount of blood, she
You
would have
need
had
to
a
go to the
concussion.
hospital.
Yeah, stitches maybe, concussion most definitely, and she wanted to go again. I love it how like it was the first time, and then she fell with a rock and stuff like that. And I'm like,
yeah.
and he's screaming, hit the brakes, and I'm like, he fucking told you 10 seconds ago where the brakes were.
I will say,
listen, girl.
the stunt is quite good. The way she actually does, like, smack into that rock.
I think her knee would have had more pain than her head.
Yeah.
They got that wrong completely. God, don't they look great? Doesn't she look great with the glasses? What's her name again?
Sarah?
Something with an A.
Oh, I don't know.
Audrey, Ashley, something like that.
Oh, Ashley sounds about right.
We'll stay. We've got the subtitles on. Probably come up with something. I don't know, whatever. But like, she looks amazing. Her hair's great. She's transitioning as well. I remember what I said. Like Edward actually helped them come together. In like the new book, when it's in Edward's perspective, he actually helped them come together because they were scared.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Basically, he sort of subtly helped them in the sidelines without anyone knowing. And then
Okay.
him fucking trying to get in there, fucking blue-eyed boy. What's going on? And she's like, what?
Are you not with Jessica?
Did she ask him that? Probably did.
I don't think so.
That's the worst kind of movie title ever.
That's one of the worst titles I've ever heard.
Face punch.
Face punch.
What I hate about this aspect is that Mikey Boy is assuming she wants to see a romantic comedy. It's an assumption. And it's happened twice now with Jessica and him, where she's like, I don't want romance. And no one's accepting it. It's really weird.
Why does that annoy you so much?
I don't know, it's just the aspect of like, oh, let's watch a horror so I can put my arms around you kind of date. And it's like, dude, I don't want to watch a horror.
Do you know what I hate? I hate that they're so uncreative, the writers, that they're like, okay, it's an action movie. Face punch.
Sucker Punch, though. Think about that.
Yeah, it's not called Face Punch, is it?
I would
Face
watch it out of the
Punch.
irony of the fucking title.
That's one of the worst titles.
Like RoboCop. RoboCop is good, yes. But the name in itself, without any context, RoboCop.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder what it's called. I wonder what it is. Oh, amazing.
that's strange. Jessica called it off, and Eric's taking care of her. That's weird, isn't it?
I thought it was Ashley or what's her face. I think she meant Ashley.
No, she said Jessica just bailed, and Eric's taking care of her.
What?
Right?
Oh well, fuck it, who cares? Oh yeah, they do the weird hand thing.
Uh,
Okay, alright. I've been in a dark cinema with some dates in the past, and they've never done that. I don't know if that's an American thing,
Don't know.
but they don't fucking do that. The hand thing where they put it on the side and then, you know, expect you to put your hand in it. So you're holding hands. That's never happened. Because
Oh, right.
what happens generally for me is that it takes them fucking forever. And it's very annoying. But they get the courage and they put their hands
Around you.
around
Yeah.
my shoulder and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, that
that's
took
the
you
oldest- it's the
that took you
oldest.
about 40 minutes, but well done, boy.
Well, and you got to
You know.
give us a little bit. Of
I just
It's
had to please.
nerve-wracking.
I've had to please, what can I say?
If you're on a date with a girl and you're at
yeah.
the cinema or something, it's
Alright, what do you do
It's
then?
hard work.
What is the transition from that to that? So for you, if you want to date with a girl and go to the cinema, is there going to be any action? Or not at all? What's happening? Are you doing the weird hand thing like they are? Or are you going to do the hand over the shoulder thing, which is normal
Okay, well,
in our culture because we're English.
do you know what? I actually don't know. I haven't been to the cinema on a date for many, many, many years.
I know, but imagine if you were going to go to one, say, tomorrow.
I'd
Do
probably.
you have an action plan, or are you just going to be like, fuck it?
No plan.
Really?
I'd probably end up just talking to them through the movie.
Oh, that's bad.
What?
What if it's a new movie and you haven't seen it, and they haven't seen it, and they're like, oh, I really want to watch this, and you can come along too, kind of thing. And then you
That's
have
not
dinner,
good.
and no, like not like that, but like, and then
That's not a date.
Oh, I'm saying this wrong, but like basically you're both excited to see it, and you haven't seen it before, and you don't want to talk over something you've never seen before, do you?
Well,
Not
depends
really.
what kind of movie it is.
Well, if it's a shitty new one, then yeah, sure. But like Suicide Squad, lol. But like, I just seen that in the cinema. Like, wait a second.
Oh, I'd be like, I need my money back. Bollocks.
But like, and then you have like a nice like dinner or something, like not super expensive, but like it's just like a dinner afterwards, and that's the time to talk. Would you make a move before the talking, or like after the talking when you were just about to get home? Would you make a move at all?
We're talking kiss.
Kiss, hug, not a handshake, but just something.
Handshake.
I don't know.
It was very nice being on a date with you.
Yeah, lovely.
It was a
All
very
right.
lovely day.
It's perfect. It's perfect. But yeah,
I'd probably do the kiss before dinner.
like just to get out of the way, or why would you do it before?
I don't know. I feel like it's just like everyone, like you're both waiting for that moment on a date, aren't you?
Basically, yeah.
And
It's
then-
very nerve-wracking sometimes.
And then by the end of the day, it's like, okay, I know what's going to happen.
Mm.
Whereas if you do it before dinner,
Yeah.
it's not like getting out of the way, but it's just after that you can then have dinner knowing that that's happened, and then you can see if anything progresses nicely through dinner.
I like that. That's better.
Hmm.
Nowadays, what happens, unfortunately, is that we go to a pub and we have a couple of drinks and we start flirting and then we kiss. It's happened. It's like that now, and it's not the case of like watching something together that you both like, sharing a moment, not talking as well, which can be nerve-wracking or comfortable depending, and then you can talk about it later on, and like share that moment of like something that connects you together.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore, and it's really saddening.
I think it is. I think I don't know. Culture is changing with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so behind on the
I'm out of it too,
dating
man.
culture.
I'm out of it too. Oh, woe is us. Fuck it, who cares?
Doesn't feel like there's any dates anymore.
Well, we just came out of COVID and stuff, I guess. So you
No,
got
I
to
don't
give
mean
us some
that,
time.
but
But
even
like,
before that, it doesn't feel like there's any proper dates.
well, we're poor and we're hermits. We watch movies and we bitch about them. So
Yeah.
we can't comment on the rest of humanity.
That's true.
But for us, we're here watching Twilight. Yeah, that's what I can say. I can't. We keep going off topic here, man. Come on.
It's such a boring movie. It's bullshit, this film.
It's bullshit.
He looks good in fishing gear as well.
Oh, he's fishing, yeah?
Well, I think so. There.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Right, okay. It looks a bit small
Yes,
for
you
him.
do.
Fucking right you do. I'm here now. I'm staring at you, bitch. We're going.
Now, he ends up dying, doesn't he?
He does.
I like him. He's a good character.
He gets to the point and it's like, I believe you, man. I believe you're kung fu strong, motherfucker. Doesn't he fight back for like a second? I think he does.
I can't remember.
Who does that? It's fucking freezing.
Because he's all emo and...
Emo wolf, yeah. With the eyeliner and the tattoo that came out of nowhere. Oh, come on, like he can't hear her driving up. He's got senses like a wolf now. No, I'm just going to ignore
It's like someone
you.
pretending to sleep just so you can go, you woke me.
Basically.
He's part of the cult now. He's all miserable and...
You can't say that the atmosphere hasn't changed that much. Look at that. That's dreary.
good. That is
I
good.
like that.
Yeah,
It's
that is
real.
really good.
Oh yeah. Okay, they noticed that. Okay, the tattoo thing. That's fair enough.
Bella. Oh my god, Bella. Fuck this movie, man. How long's left?
Fucking hell.
You're not serious. This has only been an hour.
Oh my god. There's another hour to go,
This is what
guys.
happened last time. This is when I was like, do you know what? I can't do it anymore.
No, we have to finish. We have to do this.
We will finish.
Yeah, we will. See, that's what happens with the 360. It's kind of like...
He just lines himself. Do you know what? She's good in this scene. That's a good performance.
What, that evil stare?
That sort of like freezing cold, trying desperately to help your friend. I like that. Don't lie to Charlie, motherfucker.
Go!
Come join us.
Come join us, half-naked dance in the rain, boy! That'd be weird if that was their top.
Just dancing in the rain.
Dancing in the rain. La-di-da.
We are werewolves. Haha. The way his hair is floppy.
It's like perfectly floppy. See, that's when he kind of breaks because he knows like it's not her fault. And he gives her some slack. And he's trying. Like, at least like he can see both sides of the story. Fucking Edward didn't he? He was just like cold stare, like I don't want you anymore. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, can you do us a favour? And it's like, seriously, you asking for something else? Bitch.
Bitch.
Get the fuck away from me. But like Jacob, did you see that flicker in his eyes? He was angry and then he softened because he understood like, shit, she's struggling here, and she's like, you know, just give me some time, seriously, kind of like, come on. Like she was willing at this moment to be with him. Hinting.
Yeah, but only to rescue him. It's not because she wants to.
So everything she does is out of some sort of like obligation or guilt.
Yes, but he's being like, you know, I'm not good anymore. I must. And she's saying just okay. Well, I mean, you want to be with me? Okay, fine. Just give me some time, and I'll get there. That's what she's saying. She
basically doesn't want to be alone.
She doesn't want to be with him. She's going, okay, I promise. If you come back and not do this,
yeah,
I'll be with you. It's fine. It'll be fine. That's what she's saying. And it's kind of tragic.
It is tragic. What do you do out of desperation? Come on. And like she tries to do something like this scene is interesting because she tries to find the meadow, the beautiful place where they lay down together. And it was amazing and it was a beautiful moment. And she tries to find it, and then it's just tarnished.
And
it's
isn't this where she bumps into what's his name?
Yeah, as well. Like they keep going back and forth with the flowers and stuff like that, which are so totally CGI'd. But then it's just this empty field that looks like a fucking farmer decided to just go haywire with a tractor. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's
There's
good.
Nothing
That's
here.
quite good. I like that.
See, the memories are even different. Like, it's never going to be the same. She needs to realise that.
That's pretty good.
What, the powerful scene there where it's not going to be the same.
Yeah. Just that reveal is good. Her reaction is good. Looks hungry.
Oof. Oh, that's a fucking demon. Vampire. Interesting what they do with his skin.
He's got fingerless leather gloves.
Why not? Goes with the outfit.
Yeah.
Don't know why he's half naked, but, you know, fuck it, why not?
He's a vampire.
He's got shoes on, this time at least.
He's got shoes on, he's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what surprises me here is that in the first film, he's very peaceful.
He's peaceful here. He's kind of charming in a way. He's kind of rolling around like,
No,
what's
but
up,
he's
man?
here to kill her.
Well, he just said, I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, he's bullshit, isn't he? He tries to kill her in a second, doesn't he?
Yeah, because, like, no one's protecting her.
Yeah, but in the first film, he's peaceful. He's like, okay, we'll go now. We're sorry.
Because he was outnumbered. There's a difference.
Do you think that's what it was?
Yes.
I thought it was him being a gentleman.
No, he's outnumbered.
Okay.
Self-preservation.
I
But also,
believe
he had a
him.
mind, as in, like, he's not just bent on like a tracker like James. He wasn't bent on getting something, and he wasn't so bent on self-preservation and revenge like Victoria. He was the one with the head screwed on. To be fair, and he's justifying it. He's justifying it right now. An eye for an eye, all that shit with Victoria. But then, like, right now, he's asking the right questions. Oh, well, the Cullens, I went by their house. They were not there. You saw the pet, but where are they now? They're alright? Like, trying to get the answer out. She's a crap liar. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get her because
No, but also
she's not protected anymore.
No, but also in the first film, he actually warns the Cullens about Jane.
Yeah. He is a gentleman. He's a gentleman, but he can't help it because she's got, like, siren blood or some shit, you know, remember? So...
I don't know.
So he's saying it like I'm doing a kindness here.
Yeah, I don't believe it. It's a complete 180 from his film, his character in the last one.
And she just accepts it. Now imagine a scenario where he did kill her. What would happen then? Who would we follow?
Jacob.
Damn, boy.
Charlie.
Jacob. Fuck Jacob.
Fuck Jacob. Charlie.
Yeah, we're gonna follow Charlie and his grief and shit.
Because he's following the bear kills, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he would eventually come. He would eventually come to this scene. Yeah. Not straight away, but
is fucking Bella.
Fuck.
Him and his fishing buddy.
That would break his heart.
And they go there. That's it, man. Shotguns are out. I don't know why I'm really into this idea of people hunting people down, but it's an interesting idea in this world, I guess. And he has to contact the mother, you know?
Jesus.
And a lot of the film will be there back and forth.
And like no one would know. No one would know it was him because the werewolves get him, don't they?
Yeah.
So no one would know any different except them.
And eventually, because of his grief, Jacob's father reveals all the secrets to him to make him feel better, to let him know that although it was the vampire that killed him, their community avenged her without him knowing.
Or would he? He probably would never say anything.
I think it would be beautiful if this character just comforted him and just
like a super long scene of like a good 20 minutes.
That's the resolution to his arc, to the whole story of her being killed and him going through the grief.
Yeah.
They keep it a secret because they have to, but then by the end they see what it's doing to him and they resolve it for him by just going, we avenged her.
Yeah.
And this is all real, by the way. We are werewolves and we avenged her.
Shit. That would be such a saddening thing, but then it would be kind of satisfying in a way as well.
It'd be bittersweet though, wouldn't it? Because like he gets resolution, he gets to
closure. Know the meaning behind things.
He gets closure, doesn't he? The world is opened up to him.
What would he do after that though? Just be by himself again, like before she even came.
Yeah, I don't know. Would he though? What would he do? Would he?
He would be a bachelor for a very long time.
But would he
after
still
that.
be in contact with
Renee?
No, with the werewolves.
If he's anything like his daughter, then probably yeah.
Yeah.
Not to use them, just to have a subtle connection. Obviously, they're friends. You know, he's friends with Charlie's mate or whatever.
Werewolves.
He's friends with them anyway. He's already part of it.
Yeah, but he's found out they're werewolves. That would be a little bit of a cat among the pigeons, wouldn't it?
Well, I think...
If I found out you were a werewolf, I think for a second I'd be like, oh shit.
No, you would do more than that. You would freak the fuck out. You would think, like, holy shit, she's going to eat me alive, or something like that. And I'm like, nah, mate, look. Wagging my tail. Nah, mate, look, I'm so cute. I'm a cute puppy. I'll run on my back. You can touch my belly. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
And you'll probably laugh. I don't know. It's just the kind of...
when the full moon comes out.
Again, it doesn't... Lycanthrope and like kind of werewolf changing, it depends on which generation and what kind of reality and what fiction we're talking about here, because like Here, they can go whenever they want.
I know. Yeah.
Whereas Werewolf in London, it's only full moon, I imagine. So
I think so.
yeah. Again, so you need to go pee.
I have to pee.
Oh, he's by. Oh, okay, I'm by myself.
I'm going to leave you to it for a second.
God damn.
I'm
I can do
drinking
this.
rum and coke.
We can do this, guys. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. But then again, I think this is a really good part because, like, he's trying to hint at making her remember something to get to the point and trying to go have a loophole around things, and I guess that's a really good thing. Oh, that's a look of guilt right there. Oh, damn. Can't get over the muscles. I think the lighting is defining it, like, way too much. Jesus. Again, an aspect of guilt, trying to get him to leave with her, and then have some kind of security in herself because she's lost with no other male companion. I'm kind of surprised that she hasn't actually asked her dad to kind of have a trip away to kind of connect with him. And he's back in the room. Did you hear what I said?
No, I couldn't hear it.
Okay, basically, she's like, oh, let's go away and have, like, you know, a moment with ourselves and, like, leave all this behind. I'm thinking, why haven't you asked your dad that yet?
Oh, dude, now that is a film I want to watch.
What, them just having a
Parent
little
and
daughter
dad.
and father moment?
Just going on a trip.
And being really fucking awkward with each other.
It's a road movie. The whole movie is them on the road. They're not even on the
That would have
vacation.
connected with all the other road movies, like Road Trip and American Pie and all that crap.
I
It
don't
would have been
mean
in the
that,
same
no.
era. No, in the same era of road trips and when they were really big, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that stupid or silly. It'd be realistic and it would be kind of like a turning point, a learning point.
It'd be such a great film.
She's been in so many movies where it is like a learning point, whether or not they're on the road or they're stuck in a village or whatever. Like it's always learning something.
Yeah.
She's been in The Yellow Handkerchief, which is a very unique movie. Probably barely anyone's heard of it, but they're on
I've
a road
heard of
trip.
it.
Oh, it's really good actually. It's on a road trip, and everyone's got their own kind of demons to sort out, especially her as well. And yeah, like they all connect together, and they don't say much, but they learn from each other. It's actually really sweet. So I would probably. I'm surprised she hasn't asked her dad.
Take
I'm just really
inspiration
surprised.
from that for that film.
I'm just saying, like,
That'd be
you
a good
know,
film.
she's just so consumed with this person, and like, you've got other people around you. You need to understand this. And I'm like, yeah, okay, only 4 months have gone by technically, but it's just like, by that moment, you would feel kind of a sense of realization that you're not alone.
Do you know what it could be?
What?
The road trip. They're driving back to Arizona. That's the road trip.
What, to see her mum?
Yeah. And Charlie's going to go as well. He's not going to be all distant like he was in the last film.
He doesn't mean to be Disney, he's just giving us some leg room.
I think that'd
Really.
be a wonderful film.
That'd be lovely.
By the end of the film, they get back to Arizona.
And then have conversations and get to the bottom of it, and then she just feels more connected to him. And then it'll get to the point where she doesn't need a fucking boyfriend. Now that would be lovely.
You in love again.
Oh. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, she doesn't need no man.
What's that? There are a
Which
bunch
one of them is rolling their eyes and saying the
Which
colours
question
don't
do
come
I
here?
answer? What'd you tell him? What'd you tell him?
Oh, damn. Oh, no. You started now. Bubble, bubble to the surface. I'm gonna blow up.
Why is he so pissed about that?
Can't help it. Roar, motherfucker, roar. Which one? The one on the left, he's like fucking loving it. Like, yeah, run, girl. Run. Bring it. Which one of them is the one that's rolling their eyes and saying the colours don't come here?
None of them. He's not in this film.
God damn it. No, I need to go pee, so you're going to be on your own. Is that alright?
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, my bladder. Oh, thank you.
Got us a CGI werewolf fight. It is bollocks, isn't it? Don't know, was this CGI good back then? I think it was. I don't remember. CGI changes so quickly, doesn't it? The wolf's out the bag. Come on. I forgot about that. She's writing emails to Alice, right? This whole movie. But they're not sending. They're not delivering. I don't know. Oh, do the puns in this film. They just couldn't resist. And what's the story behind that? It was Sam actually lost his temper with her, right? Turned into a wolf and scratched her.
I think we need more drinks. It's fucking stressful. Watching this.
What's the story behind this?
Which part?
Sam got angry with her once, right, and scratched her.
Yeah, basically. Very simple. Very effective. Of the, the worries of being on the other side, basically like dating a wolf and things like that. And in a certain book called Blood and Chocolate, which they made in a film, which is fucking terrible, don't watch it. But in the book, they actually present that as well as being a worrying factor, because like the alpha that has to go with the main character in the end actually describes the fact that he did fall in love with a female human, and it was very hard, and it got to the point where he said, I hit her because I wanted her to understand what was going on because she was freaking out. Because he changed, and he's like, one of our own could have survived that hit. It's like, fuck, you fucking killed her, Jesus. So it's kind of like, she was lucky. Let's tell you that right now.
She makes some big ass muffins, Jesus.
Only the best for you, babe. Bless him.
Oh.
See, that's adorable,
cute,
love, and you see it.
That's cute.
And you don't see it ever again. They don't come back.
Yeah.
Do they? You don't see her ever again. What's her name? Emily?
Emily.
You don't see her ever again. I think this is the only time.
How do you remember so much shit about Twilight?
Because this is my job.
This is my job.
Like, if this was my job, I'll be happy for life. Seriously. Just analysing films and things like that. Everyone knows this, come on. But, Anyway, I'm making drinks in the background.
She's making drinks now.
Yeah.
Because we need top-ups for this.
Yeah, because there's a serious business.
For this utter
bullshit
bollocks of a film. I was asking the listeners, back in the day, was this CGI impressive? Or was it not? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Answered.
What kind of CGI are we talking about here?
The werewolves going at it.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. I mean, the transition from human to... I mean, it was a bit kind of ripping the clothes and suddenly it was a puff of hair. Fair enough.
Because I was saying that CGI has changed so quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That, you look back now and it's like, I can't remember.
What's happened?
I can't remember if this is good or not. We watched Captain America the other day. The first Captain America. Do you remember?
Do you remember that, kids? God damn.
The first Captain America. We were watching it and we were going, wow, this is rough.
Yeah, because they CGI'd his face onto like a little teeny tiny body.
Even everything about it, the action, the explosions, it's all really quite ropey. But back then it was quite good, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. I couldn't take it seriously until he moved and changed into an actual normal person.
That's why, I mean, some things you can't do practically, but that's why practical effects will always prevail.
I know.
If you look at a film from the 80s, it still looks good.
Look at the Dark Crystal with puppets. Oh, that was amazing. You ever watched that?
I've never seen The Dark Crystal.
Oh, man.
There's a bunch of films like that. So Legend, Dark Crystal, The Never-Ending Story.
Legend with Tom Cruise and Tights, by the way, not Tom Hardy being double brothers, by the way.
The only one I've seen in that kind of realm is Labyrinth. There was a bunch of films like that, and I haven't seen most of them.
Oh, man.
I downloaded Legend for us to watch. We never watched it.
That's alright.
We should watch it.
We got millions of movies to watch, my dear. We will get through them.
I love a bit of Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise in tights?
I love me some Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Well, apparently he's not.
Oh, who gives a shit?
Let's get into that.
Yeah, well, we had to have a conversation way outside of
Tom Cruise
Takeaway, talking about him being a Scientologist and like trying to argue the fact that that shouldn't convey with his artwork as an actor.
Turns out Tom Cruise is one of the Cult of the Cannibal Cullens.
Drugging people, yeah. Okay, so if we went back to that theory,
Okay.
right?
So what? How does the
How would it work
How do
in
we
this-
justify
yeah.
this film?
Okay.
So he has drugged her. What has he got? Okay, so she just sat in a warehouse, and he just comes in. She's on a drip.
Yeah, drip of drugs.
The drip of drugs.
Yeah, forever.
That's a good title. Drip of drugs. And that's it. She's on there for about a year. That's fucked up.
Well, I'm just thinking like
Because he's not in it. He just
he's
fucks
not in
off.
it. He fucks off. So I'm thinking like this is the after effect now of all those drugs.
She's not on it anymore.
She's not on it anymore.
She's getting the withdrawal.
Yeah.
So that when she gets back on it,
She's fucking
She
happy as
loves
Larry.
it.
Yeah. She's like, fuck yeah. Give me them drugs,
that's
motherfucker.
messed up.
I know, but like I'm trying to think of the transition of like naughty. Just kind of robbed the paw prink away. But anyway, I'm just thinking like the aspect of like she's been in a warehouse, she's been lost for a year. Everyone's searching for her. I assume they're, kind of lost hope at this point. I don't know. It depends on how resilient Charlie is. I'm assuming he's still looking because that's how he is. He's a beautiful...
No, but she's still living with Charlie. So is she not just simply having these drug effects while living at home?
What I'm trying to say is that she's been in a warehouse for a year. I thought she was taken. I thought she was taken, and no one knew where she went.
No, I
And
saw
I thought
it.
she pretended to die or something.
I saw it as she's still doing what she's like. She still lives with Charlie and everything, but on the sidelines she's being drugged, blah blah blah. So in this movie, she's still living there.
Alright, so she's doing it...
But now they gave her so much drugs, so many drugs, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then as an experiment, they just fucked off. No more drugs, cold turkey.
I don't believe it. I don't think that's a good enough kind of reason.
No,
No.
just to see.
I'm
to
trying
see
to
if
figure
she'd
out
be
like
that
what
loyal.
I'm trying to say is like,
Yeah.
so you're basically saying that she's been in the warehouse on like after school and on the weekends kind of thing. She wasn't considered lost or
So when she's
kidnapped or
in
anything
school,
like that.
but she's permanently high. So when she's
Is that why she's like?
So when she's in school, she's sitting there like fucking. Ugh. so
I think someone from the faculty would be like, "Bitch, are you okay?"
So when the Cullens are around,
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, they sparkle, guys." And everyone's like, "No."
No, what I think is that they give us some other drugs to make her concentrate, like heroin, like Pulp Fiction. Heroin kind of makes you slow down, and cocaine makes you go up again, doesn't
Yes.
it? So it's the aspect of concentration. So I think they probably give her something to make her seem sort of normal when she goes home and goes to work or goes to school.
But in her head, she's still having the effects.
Yeah,
So
she's just jumping around in the woods with Edward. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. Whatever, man. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, they're probably doing this in her bedroom. If like if Edward had enough trust from Charlie to go into their house and just do it, and then take all the he has like a little medical bag, like one of those doctors that do home visits.
Yeah.
And he's just wandering around with
One of the
it.
ones that they open at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those. And Charlie's like, I don't know, but your boyfriend and girlfriend, I'll let you have your privacy. And that's his downfall, Charlie giving her too much space.
Yeah, being too respectful. Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll never know that she's been on drugs the entire time.
And
So now
in
she's
this
imagining
film-
fucking wolves.
So in
now.
this film, basically what happens is
Fucking hell.
she's been on the drugs for a lot longer than she thinks.
Yeah.
And it's been a strong dose constantly.
Yeah.
24/7 she's been on these drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, they go, okay, let's make sure she is so loyal.
That we fuck off for a bit.
We fuck off, we cut off the drugs, cold turkey.
Yeah.
And so she is just suddenly just...
Because Rosalie is getting jealous. And she's like, I don't believe her loyalty. I don't get it. I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
Because she was crazy, wasn't she?
Because she was all like, oh, why her? And
Yeah.
so now she's questioning. So
Yeah, and they're like, all right.
it was like, okay, we prove it.
Yeah.
This is at the final stage.
Yeah.
Okay. So they go, okay, well, we're just going to cut them off.
Yeah.
Cold turkey. We fuck off to Italy
Yeah.
to have a holiday, because fuck it, why not? And I'm sure we can kill some nice people in Italy.
Yeah.
and,
And like steal all their money and shit.
and she's left here dealing with the withdrawal effects, and they are extreme effects because
To
she's
the
been
point
on
where
it
she's
24/7.
to the point where she's doing crazy shit and imagining him, right? And I'm thinking, okay, what about the times when she hung out with Jacob? What's going on there?
I was about to ask the same thing. Jacob.
Do you think she had a relapse so much that she had to go into like some kind of intensive care for a bit because she wasn't eating properly or anything, was she?
And Jacob is one of the patients, and so he's as crazy as she is. Oh my god, yeah. This is good.
I was going to say he was just seeing her as a visitor, but okay,
No, he's
yours
one
is
of
way better.
Well, no, because then why would he be like, I'm a werewolf? He's one of the patients.
And he's crazy.
He actually is
motherfucker
crazy.
too.
She's on drugs. Well,
Yeah.
she's not anymore. She's experiencing
Relapse.
extreme withdrawal.
But then again, if she was in the hospital, then they would see it in her blood. No. Okay, it gets to the point where she's on cold turkey for so long that it's
not
gone
in the
out of her
bloodstream
system
anymore,
Yeah, and they just think like, what the fuck's going on? And she's having hallucinations because it's actually ruined her brain.
And as far as they're concerned, her
Yeah.
boyfriend just fucked up, and she's just reacting in a very extreme way.
Yeah.
So she's in hospital. They're like, I don't know what's wrong with her. I guess she's just depressed.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there like fucking her. And then Jacob.
She can like talk and stuff. She's not the.
She can't. She's in a wheelchair in this stark white hospital.
Oh man, you're going extreme. Fucking hell.
Jacob rolls up in his wheelchair.
Oh, he's the one in the wheelchair.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a werewolf.
Warg. Well, he's got a fucking Somersettian accent now. What's going on?
The cult members.
Look at my muscles.
It's like Sam and everybody. They're the
Yeah.
workers at the hospital. They're the
What,
cafeteria
Charlie?
ladies.
What Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Charlie's still Charlie. He just
Oh,
comes and
okay.
visits her every so often.
Like freaking the fuck out.
He just comes and visits her, like, how you doing? And she's just like, I'm
Ugh.
fine.
Oh, okay. She has to get coherent sentences
Yeah,
now.
she's
Okay.
like, oh, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then-
She's a pirate now. What the fuck? What? And
And
then
then-
like moments like this, she breaks out and just goes fucking cliff diving.
No, it's all on the head.
Oh, so it's not actually happening.
She's having a bath. I don't know what she's doing.
What? And Jacob's helping. How's that work out?
They're in a pool. They're in a swimming
Oh, okay.
pool.
They're in a swimming pool.
They're in a little jacuzzi.
Yeah, and like everyone's like looking at them like, are they acting out a scene? What's going on here? Like,
And then,
Go
so
on.
how do we explain the ending? She breaks out and goes hunting for Edward because he knew she would, and then he's just
Yeah.
like, boom, Rosalie, she's one of us.
motherfucker, get the fuck out, or come fuck down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And then
what happens
Rosalie's
then?
like, all right, fine.
Yeah, but then she runs after him. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. So she runs to Italy. How does she know they went to Italy though?
Edward left.
Like a massive note
Yeah, basically like.
full of glitter. But like,
Yeah.
babe, we're in Italy.
Don't
This
put
address.
this message in the sunlight because
Yeah.
it will sparkle.
It would blow up in 5 seconds. Yeah, she goes to their house and it's like, no, the warehouse. She goes to the warehouse and she thinks it's the house. She goes to the warehouse. Nothing there. The chair's still there, but she thinks it's a couch or something in a glorious house. And then on the chair is one little note and it's stapled on there and it's saying an address in Italy. And she's
Oh my
like,
god,
we're going.
what are we talking about?
What?
They're not even in Italy.
Really?
She thinks they're in Italy, and she imagines Italy because she's so twisted at this point. Her mind is so messed up.
What? And then they go and find her. That doesn't correspond with the image of like she goes and finds them.
No, she does go and find them.
Right.
They're just not in Italy. They're 10 minutes down the road.
It's so fucking cruel.
I know. What are we doing here? We're talking about the cult of the Cannibal Cullens.
Part 2.
This
The drip of the
It
drugs.
has to be cruel.
Drip of the drugs, motherfucker.
A drip of drugs.
Poor Jacob in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
All those rippling muscles. It's
I
not
know,
muscles.
He doesn't have them. He's wearing one of those puff-up like Superman costumes. You know? The
Yeah.
kids wear. He's wearing one of
Yeah.
those, and he's like, I'm
And
all
he
buff
fucking
now.
stinks. He never takes it off. He's like, I'm Superman.
He's like,
I'm a werewolf
I've been
boy.
working out and I'm a werewolf.
With his weird southern accent. Somersettian accent.
And occasionally, if we made this film, occasionally we would cut back to them actually having a real conversation, as in like the reality, which
Yeah.
is just him in a wheelchair in a puffed up costume, just being like, I'm a werewolf, because
Lovely doubly.
he's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And she's
And
like,
then-
oh, that's nice.
No, and then she's just sitting there, so I can go, oh really? I really love a vampire. And
he's like, but you can love me too, my love.
yeah,
Look
he's like,
at
you can love me
me.
too. I don't think vampires are my enemy. And
Let's suck in Collins.
College.
God damn it! And she's like, "How'd you know?"
Oh my god!
Oh, he's getting excited now. What
Okay.
else have you got?
Are you ready? For
Yeah,
this? I don't think
I'm
you're
ready. I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
I'm ready. Go.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. He,
Who's he?
Jacob,
Mhm.
is collateral damage from the cult of the Cannibal Cullens' previous endeavours. He was damaged
Holy shit!
by them cannibalizing his family. That's why he's crazy. That's why he's in a wheelchair. That's why he's in hospital.
So he was a victim before
So
her.
he knows them.
Holy shit!
That's why he creates this whole fantasy about being a werewolf
Being the savior.
and being the savior and having a...
So he ate his family or helped eat his family?
No.
Is that what you're saying, or-
He was just a victim. He was the one left alive. Crazy. Driven
Right.
insane by the...
Well, and they didn't want
knowledge
to. They
of
didn't
that.
want to employ him or anything. They just wanted
Maybe they didn't,
because the cult is like they're trying to expand. They're asking everybody to join. In
they didn't
essence,
know. They
but-
didn't know he was around.
Oh right, so he was like a kid hiding in a closet.
So yeah, and then he discovered what had happened, and
Yeah.
he found the pot of stew and everything, and he was like, that's my brother.
I was thinking to say something like, "Oh, that sucks," and I'm like, "No, that's not how you react."
And
Yeah.
and so now, and he was driven insane by it.
Then why is he in a wheelchair?
He was so shocked that he slipped and fell out the window.
Just add that in there. Yeah, fuck it.
Maybe
That's
he
what
was
they did in the first
maybe he
Twilight
was always in
movie.
a wheelchair.
Maybe, yeah, that'll be interesting.
He has cerebral palsy. There you go.
Yeah.
And he
Okay.
was driven insane.
Because he couldn't do
I don't know if
anything.
that's offended anyone with cerebral
Well,
palsy.
no. It's not. It's just adding to the plot line, isn't it? Of like the helplessness of him not being able to do anything. So he's imagined a world where he can
So
run around.
he
and
physically couldn't actually
he couldn't do anything.
help them.
Yeah, and like the Cullens are like, oh, he's bad meat or something.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, he's got cerebral palsy.
We're not eating
He's
that.
he's
Damaged goods.
he's clearly already going insane from what we've just done.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Leave him.
Yeah, he's
They're
not
not
gonna.
gonna
He's not
believe
gonna say anything. Yeah.
You know?
Damn,
You think
we're
we're
fucking dark, man.
This is a good film.
Oh, you like it now?
It's good. Well, no, this film.
Oh, our version.
No, this
Okay.
is a shit film. This is bollocks.
Imagine if we talk. Oh,
How many
we had
times have I
a.
just said bollocks in the last 2 hours? Probably about 7 times.
No, not me. You
No,
have.
me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't counted.
I think with the future Twilight commentaries,
Yeah.
we need to have a little a bollocks monitor.
Oh yeah. Then we do like bollocks, yay or nay. That was the thing. That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Was it bollocks, yeah or nay?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, bollocks, okay, yay. And the other, the cat woman one was bollocks, because
Oh, yeah.
obviously
Whereas Twilight was okay.
was okay,
It
was okay. And this one, what do you think?
Well, let's get to the end of it first. So
Oh,
I'll get
okay,
my rating
I like
at the
that.
end. Things are going to get very ugly.
I love how they're just like, all right, because she said stop, we stop. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
In reality, she'll be pushed aside, and they'll fucking have a fucking fight. Come on.
Yeah.
This is so unrealistic. It's unreal. Oh my god.
That's a good line.
I guess.
I was bitching while you were in the bathroom about how many puns there are.
Oh, I haven't noticed because I've been concentrating on all the various
No,
different movies we can merge from this and make it better.
It was only when you were in the bathroom. There was like a
Right.
string of like 6 different puns. Things like she rolls up with the cult to Emily's house and they go, "Come on, Bella, we won't bite."
Oh, like
And
that.
after Jacob is revealed to be a werewolf and everything, one of them goes, "The wolf's out of the bag."
But it's not as bad as Catwoman, man. That was like every 20 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, give them a scene or so to get it out of their system. There's probably a producer, like,
It's the
just
writer,
shaking.
just like-
Just shaking. Like, one of the writers is shaking, like, I got it
Yeah.
right down.
Oh,
Come on.
it's such a funny pun, right? And everyone's like, "No,
No,
not really."
it's like,
And
I've
it's
got it
like,
right
"No, it's
down."
Good, put it in there.
Because I'm the better writer than you, motherfucker. So I get paid more, so, yeah.
Put it in there.
Put it in there.
Yeah,
Fuck
run
off,
back to-
man.
No, she's
That's
got
not
a
what you
point.
mean.
She's got a point. What promise is that?
Have you noticed that her hair looks flatter when she's depressed?
I didn't notice that.
Oh, okay.
Do you reckon
Maybe it's
that's
just an
deliberate?
observation.
I'm not sure that's deliberate.
I don't know anymore.
You know that feeling when you need to sneeze and you know it's going to be about 5 minutes until you can.
Yeah, that's hay fever.
That's
Welcome.
what I've got right now.
Welcome to my
I
world.
feel like it's the movie doing it.
Don't blame everything that's bad
needed to
because of the
sneeze
movie.
for the last hour and 30 minutes.
I can't believe you counted it. Oh, he speaks in a different language. You're a bitch, fella. A little kissy kissy.
His version of a different language is woof woof.
Little woofy woof, motherfucker. No, in real life he's like, Bella, you on drugs.
Yeah. She's like,
Get off the drugs.
you're a vampire. No, I'm
A
a werewolf. I'm a werewolf. Thank you.
And Bella's like, no.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The look you just gave them. You were very serious about it.
Oh, man. Sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, don't! I was back in the
It was
system.
back in.
Crashes the phone. Who does that?
Now,
Come
in
on.
reality, he misses her.
And he calls, and then
she's
that motherfucker answers the phone. It's like, wait a second.
So she's in hospital right now.
Yeah.
Okay, she's sitting there. So Rosalie is the one who made him come up with this plan, right?
Mm.
So she's like, no, we must know that she is loyal. That she will. When we give the drugs back to her, she'll be like, oh my god, I'm back, and I love you.
Yeah.
Edward actually misses her. Edward actually loves her. Even in our version, Edward actually loves her.
Loves, like, sitting next to her while she's like, whoa.
No, because it's not like that because she's on withdrawal.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, and then what?
So, he actually loves her. So that scene is very true. Where he's just like fucking, in pain, you know? And he calls up the hospital saying, can I please speak to
Bella
one
Swan.
of your patients there, Bella Swan? And Matey Boy there just rolls up.
Fucking barrels down the hallway.
Barrels down there. He rolls up to the phone.
Oh, no, there's an announcement like, Bella Swan to telephone 5.
Yeah, and he's just like,
and he's
okay. And he rolls up there, gets the phone, and he's just like, hello, are you one of the vampires? And
he's like,
Edward's
yeah.
devastated.
Yeah, but what does he say?
He doesn't say
What does Jacob say
I
to
can't
him?
remember what happened.
No, like in our film, because it's way more interesting. But like, what would he say?
He says, are you one of the vampires?
Just straight
He
out.
buys into the shit. Oh my god, wait, what are we talking about? He knows Edward. He recognises the voice. Oh my god, this is like a...
And then what does he do? So like, get away from
He's like,
Bella.
he's like, I know you. That's what he says. I recognise his voice. And it was like, what are you doing? Like, because obviously he knows who Jacob is too.
Yeah.
Because he fucked over his family.
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing there? It's
What
like,
are
I
you doing?
fucking live here, boy!
I'm best friends with Bella now.
We talk about werewolves. We have pillow forts.
And
We have so much
we are
fun.
going to kill you, vampires.
And he's like, fuck. And then he thinks like she's got a new love interest. And then he gets depressed.
Not only a love interest, but a love interest who has like a Capulet Montague kind of vendetta against his own family.
And they're in the same world as well, remember? Like
Which makes the
Bella
Romeo and
and
Juliet
Jacob.
thing even more complex.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's cool. No, that's cool. That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
connection.
Okay.
What I was going to say, which was least not as impressive, but like, is that Jacob and Bella are in the same drugged up universe. That's why they're connecting so well.
Yes.
She doesn't talk to anyone else. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? They're in the same fucking universe. Don't know how that happens. Drugs do weird things to people.
Well, it
But
just
they're
creates
in
a
the...
little bit of a connection. They're sort of their minds connect in some way.
Yeah, and then that's it. Like, you have a
In a
connection and it's
psychological
hard
way.
to get it out. And then Ed was like, oh, fuck. And then he's realising now that Bella's made a really good friend and it's going to be hard to get him out.
Not only has he made a good friend, she made a good friend. She's made a good friend who was messed up by him.
Because of him. So
And
you
his
think he's
family.
feeling a bit guilty now?
Yes,
or like,
I do.
really?
I don't think Edward was maybe old enough to know what was going on because he and Jacob are the same age.
Okay. Now,
Um,
what happens with the Vutololi?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm going to call them the V Squad. So, what's happening with the V Squad?
Who are the V Squad in this?
What's his name? His other mate and Buddy Boy. Face of an idea.
Sorry,
He's got an idea.
Okay, this is getting big now. This
Go
is
on.
getting a bit
Well, it has to
insane.
get big. We're involving a fucking government of vampires. It's got to get
Are
big.
you ready for this?
You keep saying that. I'm here. I'm sitting here. I'm sipping my drink. I'm fucking ready. Stop
Okay.
asking and just fucking tell me, boy.
Alright, here we
Yes.
go. The Vault... What are they called? The
V
Vault-
Squad.
The V Squad. The Volturi. There you go. Boom.
I don't give a shit. V Squad.
The V Squad are the government. Carlisle is so high up that he has connections to the fucking government, to the police.
Why is that connected to what they're doing right now, though?
They are allowing it.
What?
They
What?
are like civil warring them. Okay, they're like they've got them in check. They know.
Holy shit!
They know which families they're going after, and they give them.
So they're like assassins in a way.
In a way.
What?
So the
What's
Volturi
Bella got to do with anything then? Is she just like we've got to steal this girl because Edward fancied her in the street kind of thing?
No,
Edward, that's what happened. Edward saw her and was like, I want a partner. She'll fucking do. And just saw her on the street.
She's cute.
That'll do. Fuck.
The Volturi are the fucking government.
Fuck me. Why are we not writing this down? We're recording it, that'll do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You'll write a screenplay. Be alright.
I actually am writing. I've told you about it yesterday. I won't go into it now, but I am writing something that's not as theatrical, not as.
No, I want you to write this. What we're talking
it's
about.
a little similar with cults and whatnot.
No. I want you to write this now.
It does sound good, doesn't it?
It's sounding fucking awesome.
Imagine if
Guys, kids, would you like to watch New Moon? Or would you like to listen to us talk about the actual movie we made from New Moon and Twilight series, which is fucking dark as fuck. I love it.
And we
great.
go with it on the spot.
On the spot as well. Oh my god, look at those nipples. Sorry,
That is
going
good.
back to the movie now. I know we've ignored it for fucking minutes out of time.
We've ignored this one a lot.
So sorry,
it's
guys.
It's bollocks. That's what it is.
It's very boring. I'm
It's
sorry.
bollocks.
Does
He
look ill
looks
though.
so sick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Now the Volturi, are agreeing with Rosalie at this point.
Saying what?
They do need to test her loyalty, otherwise the word could get out. and
Oh, so
they're
they have
gonna have a serious
discussed him.
problem.
They have discussed him.
And he is the only one. He's like the black sheep of the. He's like the rebel, the wayward one.
Oh,
of the family.
okay.
And he's going. Do you know what? I love this girl. I really do love this girl. You guys,
Like,
don't-
let me have her.
You're
Let me
not-
have her.
You're not.
And then they got to
listening
the
me.
point where they do agree. They're like, okay, if she tests her loyalty, and if you turn her,
Oh shit!
then yeah, she could be part of it. Fuck it. Let's just
this
extend
point-
the family.
At
Fuck
this
it.
point, he's been without her. He's experienced withdrawal.
Yeah.
I love withdrawal. Fucker.
What I'm trying to figure out, because we never actually pinpointed this, is that now you've actually, before you introduced the government, I was thinking in the back of my mind, like, how the fuck can they afford all these drugs? Government.
The government.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out, oh yeah, they're assassins, aren't they? So they kill powerful people that are like a threat, like CIA, or like such a bad example, like Black Widow, or like The Accountant, where they're killing certain people that pose a threat to society or something like that. So they're going for the big guys, the big guns, and they eat them.
And they eat them because fuck it. That's what it takes them. Fuck it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because there's no evidence.
I know, I'm just thinking, like, why did the government decide that's a good fucking idea?
Well, no, but they were just like, okay, if you can kill it, and they were like, can we eat them? And we're like, well, we'd rather you didn't. And they were like, no, but we want to eat them. And they're like, if that's the way you want to go, then at least you do the job, you know?
Holy shit, that's pretty bad though. But then it's just like, okay, so that means that, because Rosalie's the same age as Edward, I assume, in this scenario, so they're recruiting new people then. And then they sort of stopped around about Edward and Rosalie, because everyone's a little bit older, aren't they? So they sort of stopped, and they're like, yeah, you know, got a family of them. I've got about 6 or 7 of them now. I think that's enough.
If you wanted a reason...
Yeah.
Hold on, you didn't finish your point.
No, that's it.
Okay. If you wanted a reason why they're eating, this is kind of dark.
It's going to get dark anyway.
What if the family was homeless, and the government gave them this opportunity to do this for us, and you'll never starve again, motherfucker. And Carlisle was like, well, we can either not live through tomorrow, or do this.
How does he have connections from the government then?
No, they approached him.
What, they just fucking knew they were cannibals?
No, they weren't cannibals. They were homeless, and they had to cannibalise to survive. The Donner family.
No, this is really dark.
Yeah, but we're not going to see that.
Where are the drugs coming from then? Like at that point, no. As in like at that point when they're homeless, are they on drugs or are they just kind of like so hungry that they just eat whatever they can find?
Yeah, they're just so homeless they're not going to survive tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the government go, okay, well, if you want, we'll give you something to eat. You got to kill it first though. And they're like, well, okay. Well,
and then they train them in a secret building somewhere.
And then they train them. And then they're like,
and then they go from there, and then they realise, oh shit, they've survived so long on human meat that they actually take a liking to it.
They've got a taste for it now.
And if they don't have it, then they get a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot upset. Mm-hmm. They're like, "What the fucking room?" Like that. So exactly like that. That's what they do.
But they also realise that they're getting rid of the evidence. And
Rosalie, because we don't like her, let's be honest, because she breaks that solid ball for no apparent reason in the first one. She is the one that's fucking loving it. She's like, ooh.
She takes it seriously.
She takes it seriously, and she's like, God damn, this is a good life.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Tastes like pork.
Yum, yum, yum.
That's vegan.
He has a weak bladder, my dears.
Especially when I've been drinking rum and coke.
Especially when this is a 2-hour fucking movie.
How long is left?
I don't know. Why are we looking?
Not long.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so that at this point, the receptionist is human, and he's saying, like, yeah, she wants to change and stuff like that, and they're hoping for it. But in the books, it's never kind of presented as an option, really. It's the aspect of power there. Did you see that with the dessert part? It's kind of like, you know, we have so much power. We have the power of your life literally in our hands right now, and we can choose to basically say, oh, you'll be part of us, or we can just eat you. It's kind of scary in the aspect of having so much power. And you can see on Jane's face that she's so used to it now. I just wonder how old she is, after all. It's so sarcastic in a way. And this is the only part in the entire franchise where we realise like how much pain he's in because our blood is so appealing. So if that's the case in this reality, what would happen in our movie? Like, what's so appealing about Bella to Edward? Because talking about his
her flesh.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells like lavender.
No, he wants to eat her.
But then he doesn't after a while. So what's so appealing about her?
The same thing. He wants to eat her, but he loves her, so he's not going to.
Man. It's much really take care of herself and, like, you know, shave her legs and talcum powder on the buttocks and, you know, moisturising the skin, making it glow.
Talcum powder on the buttocks?
I don't fucking know.
Who does that? Do you do that?
Babies do that. Say that. Goddamn. Alright, and what about this meeting then? If this is going to happen in our movie, what's happening then? Like, are they just kind of like meeting her for the first time and thinking, okay, is she worthy?
This is them seeing her at the end of the experiment and going, do we approve? Do we want her to be part of you, or are we going to kill her?
Well, and then Alice comes out of nowhere and says, oh, it's going to happen, don't worry. Well, they just believe her.
You have to remember, not every line of dialogue is going to be...
I know, but I just find it so funny because...
She's high on withdrawal at this point.
I just find it funny because... that's good acting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's hit a wall. We just keep forgetting how good an actor he is because he had such a shit character to do.
He is an awesome actor. I've got a film here called The Rover with him that I still haven't seen, but apparently he's fantastic in it. After I watched The Lighthouse, I was convinced that he's one of the best actors working today.
I know, right?
He's like a modern day Marlon Brando, this guy.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Don't give me that look.
Marlon fucking Brando.
I don't know everyone.
He's one of the greatest actors of all time, dude.
Like I'm supposed to remember. I remember shit by Twilight, but I don't remember the Grey Sound. I know how that sounds, but still, I don't know everything.
Okay, well, he's great.
Alright.
He was in The Godfather. He's the old classic guy in the pictures from The Godfather, the one with the bulldog cheeks, the one that's like...
Oh, him?
Yeah, with the cat.
Okay, well, I didn't know his name, so...
He's amazing.
Sorry about that.
And he wasn't as old as he was in The Godfather. That was all makeup.
God damn. See, now they're considering, like, oh, she's a liability if she knows too much, stuff like that, so this actually happens in our film. And they're like, no, give her a couple more months, see what happens.
Well, they inject her at this point. They're like, okay, she needs to get back on the drugs.
Yeah.
And it's all resolved because she, you know...
I can't remember what Felix does in this movie.
Who?
Felix, the guy he's attacking right now. I seriously can't remember what he does that's so important that he runs, like Edward runs all the way to him.
I think
Breaks like a fucking China doll. That's so weird to see.
Wasn't he... He was going to kill Bella or something?
Yeah, but how is he going to do that? I can't remember what his power is. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, I have no idea what any of their powers are.
One of them can make like a black smoke that basically makes them blind, makes them not hear anything. Like all their senses are gone, and all they see and hear and feel is blackness. And I think that's a really interesting thing. That's really cool. But he's not. I don't know if they're going to show it now, but I don't know what this character does. In the books, it's told, but I can't remember what it is.
Well, they probably just did say, or we were talking about the cult of the Cannibal Gullings. This is it.
What?
This is it. This is the moment. So in our version, Edward, this is actually happening to Edward.
Yeah, because they're like, fucking boy, what have you done?
No, they're like, okay, we need to test her loyalty for the one last time, and they threaten to kill Edward, and she says that.
Yeah.
And this is
someone like us, a fucking cannibal. And he says that out loud. He says a cannibal, and then she ignores it. Now that would be interesting.
No,
she still thinks they're saying
no.
vampire.
He does say vampire because he knows that this is all manipulation.
Oh, okay, right.
So he does say vampire. She still believes it all. With our idea, this turned from Twilight to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's pretty messed up.
Well, a lot can happen with mental illness, you know.
See? She will be one of us.
Get out jail-free card, motherfucker.
Yeah,
And she has to prove it as well. And this is the interesting part because she has to pretend to show that, like, it's a probability of a future, of all the futures that can be seen. She shows the one that he wants to see.
That must have been they must have felt really dumb filming that.
What, running?
Just running in the park. Ooh.
Yeah, well...
That must have been a really awkward day of filming.
And they really want her to kind of be part of the V Squad.
V Squad?
Fucking Scooby-Doo, V Squad. Be part of the cannibals. Do your preparations. Put her on drugs again. Now, he's one of the vampires that I actually like, and he has barely any lines. But in the end, when they're tearing him apart, just a few seconds before, he's like, oh, thank fuck. Because he wants to die. He's ready to die. He doesn't want to be here anymore.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Oh, I do.
Who's
I find that fascinating. I think his name is like Ari or Ari or something.
That's so sexual. So. Huh.
All those people. It's like they're sloppy a little bit sloppy, because that many people dying, disappearing in one place, it's very obvious, and then it'll trace back to them, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Idiots. Just thinking about like 21st century kind of thing, like booking online and stuff like that, it does leave a trace. But I guess they didn't think about that. Of course she will, putting on drugs like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's it. They're back in action now.
She's fucking loving it.
You know, every line of dialogue
that
kind of lines up
film.
with our film. It's really weird.
It's kind of creepy.
I'm looking at every line now with a different angle. It's really strange.
I hope you guys are too, because it's really funny. I hope we've kind of entertained you to think like our film was way better than this one.
It's definitely darker.
It's darker, man, and it's going to get even more darker because the kid comes into being.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, the man.
And Jacob doesn't let up. He comes in imprints and shit, and it's like, oh.
He's going to be rolling up to this kid.
Rolling up.
I'll protect him.
God, your face. Oh yeah, we forgot about Charlie, shit. Look at his shirts, they're beautiful. Yeah, he has a fucking point. And the next time she takes off, you won't see her for fucking months.
That's twice in about a year now that she's done that.
I'll be like, you are on fucking lockdown, young lady.
You are grounded.
You are grounded for life. I know, he's probably in a really hard... Oh, here we go. There we go.
There you go. He's awesome.
Oh no. I love him. Yeah, we know you're amazing. Come on. Did you see that though? The kind of moment before the door closed, there was like a picture of a wolf on the side.
Yes, I saw that.
And then he came into being on the other side.
Yep.
It's like, confliction, man. Am I going to be with Jacob?
It's
or am I going to be with Edward? Oh my god.
It's not just confliction, it's the fact that there's a tiny wolf on the wall and then Edward's face is like fucking there. It's just like her being like, it's like this one, please.
It's like Mikey Boy again.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so creepy.
Mikey be like, hello.
Ugh. Oh, that was creepy.
The test is over.
You're on drugs again.
She's on drugs again.
Yay!
Everything's back to normal.
Yay!
She's seeing glitter now.
She's actually... They're actually kissing as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fake. They're actually kissing and he's loving it. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just burping away here, man. Ooh.
That's the old Southern Comfort.
You can't get rid of me. Who the fuck says that to your partner? Oh, you know... If once we're together, you can't get rid of me, by the way, motherfucker. I'm there for life. It's like, alright, it's a bit kind of, Jesus.
I'll always be here.
Oh yeah, and this is the moment where she grows a fucking backbone and she's like, right, I'm gonna go around your house, I'm gonna round the fucking cannibals and be like, right, I want to be part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking do it. And this is a part when she starts
she's like
going to the next stage.
She is fucking in at this point.
She's in at this point. What would be interesting is that she wasn't on drugs after all. They didn't put her back on drugs.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's even better.
That's amazing.
They were like
they kind of
like forgot to put her back on drugs.
They gave her false drugs and it wasn't anything.
Yeah.
It was like a blunt.
Placebo effect. Placebo effect.
Blank.
Yeah.
And
she's still
psychologically
the same.
she changes.
She's gone.
That's
she's gone.
That's
she's done.
Brilliant.
And now it's gone to the point where she's like, right, I want what you guys have. I want to be a vampire. And they're like, you need to kill someone then. You need to eat them. And she's like, oh. Oh shit. But then they put like a timeline on it. And Rosie's like, again, not questioning her loyalty and being like the one pretending to be like, are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want this? Blah, blah, blah. Emmett, the crazy fucking, what is it?
He's a maniac.
He's a maniac, berserker. Yeah, he's a berserker. And
he's the muscle.
He's the muscle, the one that's fucking smashing skulls and open them up for people to suckle on. Gets all sexy now, bitches. And then Carlisle's like the mastermind. He's like, oh, if the government, I gotta tell you, I gotta write it all down. I gotta do the paperwork. And then Esme's like,
she's the matriarch. She holds everyone together.
Yeah, she's like, oh, okay, baby, come on in. I'll help you out. I'll take care of you. Don't worry. That's such a shit accent. I'll try not to do that again.
What accent is that?
I don't fucking know. And then she's getting all like emotional. He's like, I want you to do it. I don't want Alice to do it. I don't care about her. I want you to do it. Yeah. Getting all picky and shit. It's like, god damn, girl. I love how he just comes out of nowhere.
So how do we explain this? Okay, is she still hallucinating even though she's not actually physically on the drugs? Her mind is so conditioned to them.
Yeah, her mind is broken. Her mind is broken.
She hallucinates with them whether she likes it or not.
Yeah,
so
she's broken now. That's it.
Okay, so Jacob rolls up to them, right? And she thinks
middle of the street.
And she sees it as what it is here.
Yeah, basically.
As the hot werewolf.
Yeah, with the fucking tattoo and the biceps and the muscles and shit.
But actually, he's still a broken person in a wheelchair, just rolling up.
Yeah, and he's like, "What, love?
Right?
You, my boy.
You don't want to go with him, no vampires. You want to do it.
You want to be with me, boy. You want to be with me, girl.
I'm not a vampire. No, I'm a werewolf.
I'm a werewolf. I'm a werewolf. Look at my muscles. Poke, poke, poke. Look at my muscles. Poke, poke, poke. They're amazing.
Prodding the costume.
Yeah.
He's rubbed out the S. The Superman S on the front.
Yeah. And put like W on it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, and he's like, yeah, the truce is over. The truce is over. You're fucking coloured. You stop on this land, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And he's like, bitch, go back to your hospital.
Everyone's just like holding him back, like, okay, fine, it's alright, just calm down.
Yeah, like making sure that Bella's still under, like looking at her now and again, and she's like, oh guys, don't fight, he'll turn into a werewolf. And he's like, alright, cool, she's still on the drugs. Alright, dude, it's alright.
Everyone's literally just holding his head, just like keeping him back, and he's just like fucking trying to roll, and he's not going anywhere. And she's like, guys, don't fight.
And this is like in like a car park.
Yeah.
Not in the woods. Forks does not exist. It's not all mystical. It's
actually
like
a miserable drab
metropolis of fucking bullshit of concrete everywhere. We're so fucking depressing.
Yeah, we are.
We are. God, we need to have a happy ending. We need to make.
I feel like by the end of it,
they'll be happy.
We'll figure out a happy ending.
Oh, good. I'm just saying.
It may have to contradict everything that's on screen for it to happen, but we'll do it.
No, there'll be a happy ending. I know there will be. There's a kid coming, you know.
There's got to be a happy ending. Charlie's involved.
Oh no, that kid could die. No. Alright, let's shut up.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, we're getting darker and darker.
Yeah. I think when it comes to kids dying, I'm not sure I can stomach creating that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I think.
So remember, guys, this actually happens in the movie, in their realities, which is Jacob and Bella's, because they're on the same fucking drugs or whatever, or conditioned to be. And this is what they think they're seeing, and Edward's like a little smirk. He's like, I'm just going to follow your lead. Yeah, whatever. I've done acting before. It's improvisation.
No, Jacob hasn't been drugged, though. He's just driven insane.
Wouldn't you be?
Pure, yeah, absolutely.
I'm a fucking werewolf. I take care of everybody. And Bella's getting upset because she can't have everything. Oh no, I can't have two men love me at the same time. What am I gonna do? Where are my drugs? And they're like, okay, Bella, calm down. Placebo effect. Okay, okay, Edward, I'm cool. Okay. Let's go back to the warehouse in the chair. Yeah, I know you love that chair, boy. They don't have sex until
it's like a dentist chair as well.
Yeah, like a little shady
cup
one.
holder and shit.
Yeah.
A little light above her.
Yeah, they really dedicated it, and like a little projector of like images going over and over and over again.
Oh, like Clockwork Orange.
Like like that. But like not holding her eyes open because they don't need to. But like, you know, just kind of like that manipulation.
Yeah.
But like.
Just ancient pictures of vampires, drawings of vampires.
Yeah, like the cold ones where she goes to a fucking library, goes to a bookshop and buys the book and looks at it for 2 seconds and then goes on fucking Google for the rest. God damn it, I fucking hate that scene.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Sorry. Anyway. Do you think he forgot his lines?
Spit it out, Edward.
I think this is cute. What's it gonna happen in our reality? You gotta eat my mother.
What does he do? Oh, he proposes.
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
No, in our reality, he's still asking her to marry him. He's in love. Don't
Okay,
forget.
so it does
is-
actually happen then.
He is in love with Bella, even in our version. He's the one that's conflicted, going, guys, I love this girl, you don't understand. And
I
they're
loved her
going,
from first sight.
We know.
Like, sadistically loved her at first sight. I want
Yeah,
to
he's like, seriously, guys, I
like
love
take her and control her and everything. Like, I love her so much. I want her
And
to
they're
be
like, and they're
controlled.
like, okay,
and
but
things
we
like
need to
that.
make sure that she's loyal, and so the
Yeah.
whole film goes along.
Yeah.
So at the end, he is actually asking her that. You know?
Oh, okay, so
he's
it's good.
alone with her in the car park. Jacob just rolled away,
One
and he's like, "Marry me, Bella."
condition: you marry me, lovey.
Yeah.
And then you can become a vampire.
Jacob's in the corner, just like, "Fuck."
I should have asked her
God damn it.
fucking a week ago. God damn it! Because time is different in that reality.
Oh,
God
yes.
damn. She's been mourning for 4 months.
Sorry.
It's only been like 4 days.
Music by Alexandra Desplat. That was a great name.
MacLeod. That's like a Scottish kind of clan in Scotland, actually. They're really big up there. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. Their name is everywhere. It's crazy. They have their own crest and everything. This thing is green and gold. It's insane. Robert Pattinson is a babe. We all know this.
He's
He's
brilliant.
an amazing actor. It's just this was a really bad role. And at the end of it, they all rolled their eyes and they fucking hated it. And they
Yep.
never talked about it ever again.
Yep.
But at the time, it was massive. And we all understand that.
It was a stepping stone for his career. Good on him. Fair
Basically,
enough.
yeah. It's something to do, but like this is not a good character to have to get from there to Lighthouse
No.
to Net to wherever
But it-
to the new Batman.
It was
Holy
just
shit!
necessary. He had
I
to
guess
do
so.
this so people would go, "Oh, him," and so he can get other roles where he can do
Yeah,
better jobs. And
I guess so.
And
We're
now
not going
he's
through all the
amazing.
credits, are we? I don't think I have enough energy for that.
oh no, fuck that! The movie's boring enough. I don't have to go through the credits.
Okay, so shall we just cut it quick?
I think so.
Yeah.
We've done it.
We've done it. We've done it, kids.
We've done it, guys.
We've done it, my babies.
We're not going to go through the credits because.
Oh
there's
my
still
gosh. Fucking 7 minutes to go or something stupid
7
like
minutes
that.
of credits.
And,
yeah.
we all have shit to do. So we're going to love you and leave you because, we've got shit to do ourselves, like such as eat
And
the usual stuff that humans do.
we
But,
hope you enjoyed
yeah,
our
version.
fascinating version of Twilight.
And it's going to keep happening. I'm sorry to say, if we ruin any films for you, then, by all means, watch it without us commenting upon it. But, I think we made it better, to be honest,
I think so.
personally. But, yeah, on that note, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.